Mustangs, and I'm so happy to have our color commentator here tonight. It's Miss Elizabeth Clogston, PA Bruins superfan. How are you?
I am great. Excited to be here. Thanks for asking me, Joshua.
So you've got, she spent all week looking over this team, and of course she spent the last, 20 years looking at the Bruins?
Close.
Right.
Since 2006.
Right, almost there.
Yeah,
almost.
getting close.
All right, so she's got lots of great information to bring to you about this team. This is, again, I said it last week, and I'm going to say it again. This is going to be one of the hardest games that the Bruins play all year long. Last week really was a culmination event. This week, another one, because this team is just as hard, if not harder, than Madison Ridgeland Academy. They have an excellent record, and they've got several star players. You want to tell us a little bit about them?
Sure. So for those of you who don't know, in Tennessee there is a public school league that's Division I. There's a private school league that's Division II. Lipscomb Academy is Division II AA. So for those of you who remembered when we played MUS from Memphis University School a few years ago, they're the AAA of the Division II. So this school is a little bit smaller than that, but still way bigger than Pulaski Academy.
Absolutely.
I did some research, and so just to give y'all some 2020 comparisons, their starting quarterback last year, Luther Richardson, he is 6'4". He has offers from Michigan State and Cincinnati. His 2020 stats, he had 2,495 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions.
Okay, that's impressive.
Charlie Pfizer, he's 6'1". His stats from last year, 2,761 passing yards, 38 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 160 rushing yards, 1 touchdowns, and that was splitting half of the snaps with Nolan Bruffett.
Wow.
So, I'm going to give the edge to Charlie on, at least from the stat perspective.
Absolutely.
Again, running back, it's also very interesting. Alex Broom is their running back. He's 5'8". He is a Boston College commit. We've got Joe Hyman. He is a Northwestern commit. So, again, very similar schools. Alex's stats from last year, 1,807 all-purpose yards, 1,076 rushing yards, and 30 touchdowns. Joe's 2,993 all-purpose yards, 1,925 rushing, 28 touchdowns, 1,068 receiving, and 32 total touchdowns. So, again, just on paper, I'm going to have to give the nod to Joe. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like I said, you do not sleep on this team. Just, looking at the stats or looking at anything else, this is a team that wants this. They have not been defeated this season, just like the Bruins. Someone is going home with a heartbreak tonight. And so looking back to last year, what were they, 11-3 last year?
Yes, they lost their state championship last year. According to the preseason predictions, they're predicted to go back to state this year in their classification, play the same team they played last year but beat them this year, kind of like 2018-2019 PA Little Rock Christian.
Wow. Well, the Mustangs are taking the field right now, so before we go any further, we've just got a little bit of time left. Let me go back to Little Rock. Todd Jacobian is standing by. He's our chief meteorologist at PA Live, but also meteorologist at Channel 7 KATV. So let's go back to him for the forecast for tonight's game. Todd?
Meteorologist Todd Jacobian in the Channel 7 Weather Center. Hope you're having a great time in Nashville, Tennessee. The weather looks fantastic, mostly clear skies for the duration of the game. Temperatures to start the game in the mid-70s. By 8 o'clock, 72 degrees. By 9 o'clock, 69 degrees. And by 10 o'clock, 68 degrees. Maybe a light jacket by the end of the ball game. Have a great time, and good luck, PA. Back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Todd. Appreciate that as always. So looks like this is perfect football weather tonight.
It is. We got fallish anyway.
Right. That was loud. So we're going to bring that one down so that doesn't happen. That's okay. That's enough to give us a start. So anyway, we're getting back to this one. Looking at this team, I know that the coaches have watched a lot of film this week, and they think they're ready for it. So we'll just have to wait and see. So before we go any further, I do want to thank some of our sponsors real quick. As soon as I can find my sheet, here it is. So let's first go to Caldwell Toyota. At Caldwell Toyota, they are passionate about helping drivers find a new vehicle that's right for them for the most affordable prices possible. That's why they carry such a large selection of new Toyota models, because whether you're looking for something sporty, efficient, versatile, family-friendly, rugged, or all of the above, they have something for everyone. They are confident that they can find a new Toyota model just for you. And then some. Visit them online at caldwelltoyota.com. All right. Thank you very much, Caldwell Toyota, and all of our sponsors. Again, if you want to become a sponsor of PA Live, you can visit us online at pabruins.tv. In the meantime, we do have our live fan feedback up. Let's go ahead and take it out to the field. It looks like we are getting ready for the national anthem. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't have a line in where we can actually hear what the public address announcer is saying, but I think we're having a moment of silence for 9/11.
Loved ones who were lost on this day. God, we pray that you equip us with hearts of service to others as 9/11 has become known as a day to serve. Father, heal our nation. Give us boldness and spirit to stand
Can't
up.
hear. I was trying to
God, we offer up this prayer in your Son's most holy name, Jesus. Amen.
Well, we are still here, in fact, and there's no nothing wrong with the audio. We are just confused. As I'm sure something local that they're used to. It looked like we were having a prayer, a moment of prayer, a moment ago, and I think now it appears that perhaps looks like we have the national anthem, but I think the crowd is singing it. You can't really hear them.
Yeah,
from here.
we can't hear from here.
So I'm going to respectfully keep my voice down while we go ahead and talk about this game. Looking ahead, this team tonight, like I said, they are well coached. They have several committed athletes who are going to play football at the collegiate level, and they have a running back that is quite impressive, and we'll see him, I'm sure, several times, get several touches tonight.
All right, the cheerleaders are holding up the sign. We're about ready for the Bruins to take the field.
Let me see if I can read what that says before they tear it up. I can see fantasy football across the bottom. Not quite sure what that says. The Bruins, of course, tonight are wearing their all-white uniforms, white pants, white jerseys, white helmets with gold letters.
The cheerleaders are in their white uniforms as well. I really liked the powder blue cheerleading uniforms last week that they rolled out
I like
for the
the
first
powder.
time.
I like the powder blue football uniforms. Yeah, the other side of the field, they have black uniforms. They have a white stripe on the side of the pants. Black jerseys with white numbers and maroon or
Purple helmets.
Purple. Oh, excuse me. You're right. They would be purple, since their colors are purple and was it purple, black, and gold? Is that right?
Yes.
I think that's right. Just by taking a look around at the fans.
Yeah, because there's purple and gold pom poms.
Sure.
And black uniforms
sense.
for the cheerleaders.
That makes sense. Oh, it says, "Oh, you think you can beat us?" No, that's fantasy football. Gotcha. That's what the sign says. Very good.
Got some.
PA won the toss, and they have, of course, elected to receive. If you're PA, you always want the ball.
So what else would you do when you win the toss?
Yeah, exactly. What else would you do? It's quite funny. We had, we were talking earlier about an interview we watched, was it 2 days ago? Coach Kelly was on with Dan Patrick on ESPN, and it was quite funny. I loved, after the interview was over, of course, Dan Patrick was asking about his football philosophy and his time there at Presbyterian College, just his first game under his belt and having won 80-something to 40.
84 to 43.
84 to 43, there you go. And he said, that's real impressive. You allowed 43 points. And he said, yeah, but we scored 84. And so when you play this type of football, you're going to give up some points. That's just what happens. But my favorite part was at the very end of the interview. He said he actually looked to one of his other producers and asked the question. Lots of people walking through the studio here. He asked one of his producers, McLovin, say, what do you think about punting now? And this is what he had to say. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We got unplugged. That's okay. We'll leave it right there. Oh, you can play it. All right, let's hear it. Yep, it's not plugged in either, so we'll just skip that one. Get to that later. That is not plugged in. I'm not sure what's going on. Good times, good times.
So Joe's back. They're about to kick off. I would personally love to see a run-back touchdown. Just start the game out on a really high note.
That would be awesome. You got Joe and Kenny Jordan. Kenny Jordan's going to receive this one and brings it out to the 20, and he makes his way up to the 25 before he's caught by the shoelace right there by, looks like, number 8. That is Jordan Jackson from Lipscomb Academy. I'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Bruins. And a programming note, you'll see that the clock and the scoreboard is quite minimal tonight. As I heard next door, they have lots of problems. They've had lots of problems with their scoreboard. So we will be vigilant about keeping up with the score and the time for you in this game. Big shift by the Bruins. They shift most of the line to the right side. There's the snap directly to Hyman. He runs to the right side of the field, pushes his way across the line of scrimmage, picks up about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Nice push by the offensive line there to make some room for Joe, and he, of course, took it down the sideline. Just give him a little bit of space, and he's gone.
Here's Pfizer in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's looking to pass. He has a man downfield, and it's caught. That is Charlie Barker who caught that one.
So Charlie to Charlie for a great gain. The Bruins are moving fast.
He was stopped again by Jordan Jackson. Bruins with that hurry-up offense. This time he has twins set up on either end of the field. Looks like Joe Hyman is on the line. There's the snap. He's looking to the left side, looking back to the right. Passes out there, and it's in the arms. That's Jalen McKinney making his way out of bounds at about that is the Mustangs' 24-yard line. Another first down.
So far, really pleased with how our O-line is standing up to Lipscomb's defensive line. They are staying on their blocks. They are making the holes that the receivers or the running back need.
That's 3 Holloman and Associates first downs in a row now. This time they have triplets stacked on the left, a single receiver out wide on the right. Hyman in the backfield. There's the snap. He's looking downfield. A flag comes in.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a sack. And apparently Tennessee allows air horns in the stadium.
So, yep, Charlie had no time and nowhere to go with that ball.
We're going to see about that flag. Sideline warning against the Bruins.
So I guess that must have been a false start, or was it an illegal procedure? Did you hear what they said,
It was
Josh?
just a sideline warning.
But that's not a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, I thought that was just because of the sack.
Oh, okay.
Here he is again. He has triplets out to the left side. There's the snap. Fakes a pass. Gives it over to Hyman. He is wrapped up immediately for another, at least a 6-yard loss.
Again, no chance on that play. As soon as Joe got the ball, defender was right there.
That was Luther Richardson, who actually had that tackle just now, who is their quarterback. You're sure that was number 5? Yeah, that's what she says. The Bruins now staring down 3rd and 19 inside Mustang territory. There's the snap. Lots of pressure. He's going to get that one off a little early. That was intended for Charlie Barker, but he was well covered. I'm trying to see, I think that was 22. It's 27. Let's say it again.
That's
22. Okay, I was right the first time.
So that's Chase Allen.
It is 10 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first quarter. It's scoreless here in Nashville. Triplets on the left side, single receiver on the right. There's the snap to Pfizer. He's looking downfield. He's going to pass that one out there. Complete to Hyman. He's across the 10, the 5, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Great protection that time by the O-line. Charlie had the time he needed to get the ball to Joe, and Joe did the rest.
Fantastic job. They ran straight through the Caldwell Toyota red zone just then. Wow. Christina was looking at number 19 there, Adam Walker, for the Mustangs. He tried to make the stop and just couldn't make it happen.
Of course, we're going for 2.
It's hard to tell how these two teams compare against each other. They don't have any head-to-head components, and Lipscomb is not nationally ranked by Match Preps anyway. And that one is completed. That is Charlie Barker in the back of the end zone with that reception, making the Bruins lead 8-0 here with 10 minutes, 1 second left in the first quarter.
Charlie had to go up and get that pass and just come down just right on the inside of that back line. Great catch.
He did. He was working on that. You know, he had a lot of, let's say, a lot of encouragement and gifted motivation from the coaches during practice this week. And that's one way to put it. So, but yeah, he was really working hard on completing those passes just to make sure that they could capitalize whenever he's in the right position.
So we're 8-0. We're getting ready for the first onside kick of the evening.
Just like I mentioned earlier, just in case you missed it, they do have some issues with the scoreboard here. I'm going to try and make it a little better on our end, but not much I have to work with here. We will, again, keep up with the score, distance down, and time as best as we can here.
Vaughn Felix lined up for the Central Arkansas Mahindra onside kick.
That was an interesting one. I haven't seen from him in a while. Vaughn had the ball placed with the stitches down on the turf, and just kind of gave it a little, almost like a shove.
And just followed along behind it.
Yeah, just followed right there along behind it. I guess the point was he was going to try to fall on it as soon as it went 10 yards, but as soon as it did, they were right there on it. Very interesting. You know, I know that he favors that helicopter.
I was going to say, copter's my favorite.
Yeah, that's his favorite too. So here's the first offensive drive for the Mustangs. Already forgetting his name here. That is Richardson. Luther Richardson. That pass is incomplete, right through the fingers of Alex Broom.
Just a little high.
Yeah. He might have been able to come down with it, but I don't think he was expecting it to be quite that high.
Yeah, just over his fingertips.
9:57 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Lipscomb Academy Mustangs here in Nashville, Tennessee. Richardson set up in the shotgun. He has one receiver out to the wide left side. Everyone else is pulled in tight. There's a man in motion. Quick handoff goes to Junior Sherrill, and he makes his way up. Trying to see who actually made that tackle. That's 11. He made his way up to about the Bruins' 44-yard line. I think they're going to put that as actually at the 45. And he was stopped by Mason Schick.
So Mason has transitioned over well to the defensive side of the ball this
He
year.
really has. It was kind of interesting. You know, it shocked me, really, if we're going to be honest, when they told me that at the beginning of the season. They have 2 number 5s, according to what Matt Johnston just told me. Thank you, Matt. That explains a lot. Nice, all near interception there. Wow. Wow, that was a good play there by Ben Smiley. Going up for that one.
So also a really good catch by number 4, Bo Dawson.
Yeah, he had to be right there paying attention where that deflected ball was to bring it in and make sure that he caught that. So good job. That gives a first down to the Mustangs. They make a quick personnel change here. It's Carlin Walker, running back and linebacker, went in for the Mustangs. I can shift this over here if that'll help. All the lights out in here now. There's the snap, handoff quickly goes to Alex Broom. And he makes his way up to the 30-yard line. I think that's enough, yes it is, to move the chains. Another first down for the Mustangs. And this is one of the things that
Was that Josh Cady on that tackle?
it sure was. Of course, he's leading the state of Arkansas right now in interceptions. Hope to see him make another one tonight.
So Lipscomb's going at a fairly quick pace as well as the Bruins did.
Richardson in the shotgun. Everyone pulled in tight except for a single receiver on the right side, but he's going to hand this one off again to Alex Broom. He forces his way up for about what looks like a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Their offensive line is getting some good push.
Mason Schick with the stop that time. Second down, 7 yards to go. 7 minutes, 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Bruins lead 8-0. There's the snap. Immediate handoff, and then another pass back to Richardson. He's going to run with this one across the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and that is where he is stopped.
So got a trick play there, kind of caught us a little bit off guard. But the defense recovered well and kept them out of the end zone.
They placed that one on the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal for Lipscomb Academy. Richardson in the shotgun. There's the snap. Quick handoff again to Broom. He makes his way to the line of scrimmage, and there he is stopped by a den of Bruins.
Yeah, great job just flying to the ball, making sure that Broom had nowhere to go. I love how the Bruins, it's gang tackle. It's everybody go till the whistle blows.
Here we go again. Richardson in the shotgun. He has one receiver out to the left, man in motion now. Coming back in. Quick, I thought that was play action, excuse me. That was a handoff, and he is stopped immediately.
Kind of a little shovel pass.
Was that was Broom again? Yeah. Yeah, he was given a lift by Patton Wicker.
So defense is, the line is really, they are standing tall.
Well, they did a lot of hard work this week, I know, and really expected them to shine in this game. They had a great game last week, you're right. There's the pass, it's out there, and he has a man.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, out of bounds.
Out of bounds behind the end zone.
It was a great catch, but
of course, their student section throwing water around doesn't know that it was out of bounds, apparently.
Looks like they're going to come on and try to kick the field goal.
It's 4th down from the 5-yard line. 6 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Bruins lead 8-0. And they're going to kick a field goal. Is that 42? So that would make him Grant Hyatt. That kick is up and it's good. That puts the Mustangs on the board with 3.
Great defensive stand to get it all the way down to the 5. They moved the ball, but they could not get it across the end zone. Great job, defense, standing tall, forcing them to go for the field goal.
Well, you know, if I'm going to echo what Christina just said, some of you might have heard her because the mics in here are quite hot. So she said, you know, you're not going to win this game if you're going to kick field goals at 4th and 5.
Right. And I'll trade you a field goal for a touchdown every time.
Right. And that goes back exactly to what we were talking about pregame when Coach Kelly was asked, you know, how do you know, yeah, you scored 80. What did you say, 84 to 43?
84 to 43.
You scored 84, but you allowed 43. And he's like, yeah, I'll allow 43 if that means I can score 84 every time.
Every time.
You know, that's not a quote, by the way.
Twice on Sundays. So the Lipscomb's preparing to kick off. I think it's interesting. They are not doing what some teams who play PA do, try to play PA ball. They're playing their ball.
Have you watched our broadcast? I think you've been at every game, though, so you couldn't be watching.
I watched a lot last year because of COVID.
Oh,
because I was
okay.
not able to travel.
Okay. I was going to say, because that's something I say every game. Every time they come out and try to onside kick when they've never done it before, it's like, what are you doing? You don't do that. It's not just a matter of going out there to onside kick once. You have to know what it is you're doing and why.
Exactly. And it's just like the teams that, when they play us, they're going to go for 4th down. Which,
right.
Of course, I think you should always go for 4th
Sure.
down because I buy into that.
Right.
But if that's not your game,
right,
odds are it's not going to work out for you.
It's not going to work out well. That's right. What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear him. Oh, okay. That was Joe Hyman. Brought it up to the 41-yard line. So this is another Holloman and Associates first down. Hyman takes the snap directly this time. He tries the right side, doesn't like it. And instead, he is wrapped up around the ankles by number 45.
Lose about 4 yards on that.
And it's Braden Ford, the Mustangs.
6 yards, actually.
Wow. So another 2nd and long. It's 2nd down, 16 yards to go for the Bruins. He has twins set wide on either end of the field. Pfizer's in the shotgun. He has Joe Hyman on his right in the tailback slot. There's the snap. He's looking to the right side for the pass. Still
Great
looking.
protection.
Lots of time there, and that one is caught. That is Joe Hyman. Excuse me. Where did he come from?
And great protection. The line gave Charlie all the time he needed to let Joe get down there and get under that ball.
That's one of the things that, again, that Adam Thrash told me before the game, that we need to keep our eye on the ball. This is going to be an offensive shell game. There's a quick shovel pass out there to Kenny Jordan. He makes his way up to the 21-yard line.
Nice cut there at the end of that run to get and falling forward. Falling forward.
Yeah, that's what you do. You got to get that extra 1 yard or whatever it takes. He's stopped this time by Jaden Lyles.
I think we'll see a lot of different things from Coach Thrash. He's going to try stuff, and if it didn't work, he's going to come back to it, tweak it a little bit.
There's the snap. Lots of pressure coming. There's the quick pass out there. It's complete.
Jailbreak screen.
That's Jalen McKinney, I think.
To inside the 5.
Yep. That puts him inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone, and another Holloman and Associates first down. Stopped this time by Antonio Carter. Again, the scoreboard is malfunctioning, and we're going to take a look at that as soon as we get a moment to check it out, but I will tell you, it's 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bruins lead 8-3.
And Charlie's out wide.
Hyman takes the snap directly, runs to the left side. He's going to not make it, just almost, and he took out one of the refs in the meantime. He made it to about the 2-yard line.
I thought that was a little closer to the 1, but I guess the ref had a better angle.
I was going to agree with you. They have a 7-man officiating crew out there, and that's apparently in Tennessee, that's your choice, either a 5-man team or a 7-man team, which I just, when I saw the group of them huddled together out there, I thought, wow, is this training night? Are they going to like call the first half, or like one quarter and then 3 more sub in? No, that's all 7 of them out there. Technically, there is an 8th man, an 8th official down there on the sidelines who actually keeps the clock. In Tennessee, the officials keep the clock. Now, Pfizer again in motion. He sets out to the right side. See if I can say it. Hyman takes the snap directly, and this time he punches it in.
Yes. I think you would hope that having more refs is going to make a game be better officiated, because people are not going to miss things because they're going to be in a better position on the field to actually see what happens.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense to me.
So another nice long drive by the Bruins. We're lining up for 2 points once again.
There's the snap. He rolls out to the right side. Lots of pressure. He's going to have to get that one off, and it's not received. So the Bruins, with 3:52 left in the first quarter, the Bruins have 14 over the Mustangs 3. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to see if we can do something with the scoreboard. We'll be right back here on PA Live.
This Friday Night Spotlight is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Pulaski Academy would like you to join us in recognizing our core value student of the week, Julianne Antuaco. Julianne models her actions after our core values. She is the elected president of the student body. Incredible responsibility and striving for excellence are 2 of her strongest attributes. Julianne serves as a role model for younger students through Model UN competitions, tennis matches, and student council meetings. Congratulations to our Core Value Student of the Week, Julianne Antuaco. Our Core Value Student of the Week is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Just another way Caldwell cares.
Got Von Seelig lined up for what we expect to be as another onside kick. And it goes out of bounds just close to the 45-yard line.
You can't ask for a better onside kick attempt. That one looks good. Of course, a better one, I suppose, would be if they recovered it. We will take a look at our live fan feedback shortly, but at the same time, as I mentioned, we are having issues with the scoreboard. It's an older scoreboard, for one. It has several of the lights out, so it's confusing our software. It can't really read the numbers. So I'll tell you that it's 3:52 with 3:52 left in the first quarter. The Bruins lead 14-3. I may end up just trying to keep that scoreboard manually here in just a moment. Here's the snap. Handoff immediately goes to Bruin.
He has a nice lane to pick up 8 yards.
He's stopped by number 11. That's Mason Schick, along with his friend there, Jet Smith. He stopped that time by Patton Wicker.
Was that no gain? Maybe half a yard?
Yeah.
So defense standing tall.
Call it 3rd and inches or 3rd and 1. Yeah, I'm getting ready to fix all of that here in just 1 second.
Quarterback's rolling out. He's got a receiver. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle by Jets. Great tackle by Jet Smith. Just, if he did not get that shoestring, that was going for 6.
That was Junior Sherrill, running back, with that one. Familiar position right here, just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Yeah, we need a couple of big sacks that we had last week. You're right. There's the pass. It's out there, complete. That's Koa Neatala.
JoJo Osment on the tackle. Again, a touchdown-saving tackle 2 times in a row. Come on, defense.
Yep. I'm going to try. There's the time coming off.
A penalty on the Mustangs. I could not hear what the announcer said. Holding. So.
Holding on the Mustangs, so that one's, wow, that's, you know, that's one of the things last week, and I told one of the coaches after the game from MRA that's one of the biggest reasons why they lost that game was, you know, they had 2 plays that seemed to work well, and then they just kept shooting themselves in the foot with those penalties. Wow, another nice reception.
Yes.
Junior Sherrill runs it into the end zone. That's the first touchdown for the Mustangs.
So, was a well-designed play. Got the pass kind of right in between 2 defenders, and he was off to the races.
All right.
It was a good drive for Lipscomb Academy. That's going to give them some confidence.
There we go. At least we have a score that's correct.
They do appear to be going for 2. And they do not succeed. PA defense was totally ready for that.
They were. And, yeah, I wonder, you know, he was stopped that time by both Hunt Harrison and JoJo Osment. It was funny. Who was that we were talking to that thought it was real funny that we call him JoJo still? I don't remember who that was. That was so funny. I was like, well, that's just what we've always called him on the wrestling team. It's JoJo. I mean, I don't know.
Well, that's what Chris Amsler was calling him when he was announcing it last week at PA. Every time he made a tackle, it was JoJo Osment.
That's so funny. So 1 minute, 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Bruins currently still lead 14-9.
I think that was a big stop by the defense on that 2-point conversion.
Right.
To, you know, because I think Lipscomb Academy felt like that was a good drive. They were getting some momentum. Honestly, I was kind of surprised they went for 2.
Right.
Since that's not what they usually do.
That's right.
And it didn't work out for them.
Again. Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting that the coach told me pregame that their coach was going to run play the game their way. So that's Joe Hyman with the carry this time. He's going to pull it out to the 20. He's stopped at the 25-yard line. Looks like he was brought down by number 22. That is Chase Allen. 28 also there. That's Dylan Lorick.
Just, you know, they're going to keep kicking it to Joe. Then, you know, at one point, I think they're giving him a chance to really break it.
Right.
He hasn't had a touchdown return yet this year, and had several last year. 2 in one game, as a matter of fact.
That's right.
I'd like to see him get one.
Pfizer is set up in the shotgun. Twins stacked on the left side. Triplets on the right. There's the snap. He passes it out there. I'm not convinced on that play. I'm not convinced on the defensive side of that play.
I thought he was there just a shade early.
I did too. You know, and it was when you're wrapping up the person, that's not a move toward the ball. So we'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Twins stacked on either end of the field, a single receiver on the right side of the line. There's the snap. He rolls out to the right side, passes out there, and it's complete. Who is that masked man? That's number 10. That's Will Hawkins. Of course it is. I keep wanting to. I see number 10. I want to say Merritt Jones. Of course, it's not Merritt Jones.
I see number 10, and I want to say Will Hastings.
Yeah, exactly.
So great play design. Again, the line gave Charlie plenty of time to roll out and get to the open receiver.
That's another Holloman and Associates first down. You have Zach Biagioni setting up as a receiver on the left side of the field now. Biagioni in motion. There's the snap. Pfizer rolling out to the left side, looking for a receiver. Big block there. It gave him some time.
He just had to throw it away. Nobody was open. That was a good decision. You know, just live for the next down. Do not force it and possibly get a turnover.
Yeah, Kenny Jordan made a nice block, you know, had a presence of mind to turn around and see, oh, hey, look, there's a defensive player right behind me. Let me block him, you know. Well done. Everyone pulled in tight this time. There's the snap. Quick pitch goes out to Jalen McKinney. He runs to the right side of the field, picks up about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5.
So is it just me, Josh, or do we seem to be having more success when we're going to the right side of the field than over when we're coming back to the left?
I hadn't noticed that until you just pointed it out, but you're right.
We did get the touchdown down here on the left, but that was a direct snap to Joe. It wasn't
a pass to the left side.
Yes.
That's an interesting observation. I hadn't noticed that yet.
We'll have to see if that continues.
40 seconds and counting left in this quarter. Bruins lead 14-9. There's the snap to Pfizer. Immediately passes to the left side to Joe Hyman. He's pushing his way, trying to get up to the 40-yard line, and he is brought out of bounds after picking up 2 yards.
Again,
he was stopped by number 1. That's Caleb Beasley.
So again, not as successful going to the left.
Yeah.
So
what is that?
Maybe that's just the stronger side of their defense.
Yeah.
Or is the right the stronger side of our offensive line? Or is it a combination of both?
It's like
end of the quarter.
3 seconds, and that will mark the end of the quarter. The Bruins still lead this one 14-9. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Bruin football here on PA Live.
Senior Patrick Enscove is our Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. Patrick is an all-around scholar athlete. He is the ultimate competitor, whether it's on the baseball field or playing a pickup game. That drive to be great is what has turned him into the athlete he is today. He successfully juggles all his baseball along with a demanding academic schedule. Please join us in congratulating Patrick Enscove, the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week.
And we are back. Elizabeth is asking me, how am I doing? I'm like, oh, you're great. You're super. 4th down, 4 yards to go for the Bruins from the Mustangs, 42-yard line. There's the snap. Pfizer rolls out to the right side. He's looking for a man downfield. Everyone's covered up. He's going to pass it out there. Let's see. Is that caught? Yes, it is. And that's enough for another Holloman and Associates first down. That is clutch. That's John Mark Charette.
Yeah, that was John Mark Charette. I was almost going to say Cooper White. No, that's last year.
25. It gets me every time. Yeah, the fans wanted that one to be called incomplete. They thought he was on the ground, but no, that was a fair catch. That was good. Well, not a fair catch. Okay, I get it. Triplet receivers on the right side. There's the snap, immediate handoff to Hyman. He runs to the left side of the field. Looks like he picked up about I'm going to go with 2 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd and 8. He was stopped by Antonio Carter along with Brian Longwell from the Mustangs.
So we flipped our sides. So now should the left be better and the right not as well? We're going to have to see how that holds because we're going the other way now.
Right. Good question. We have 3 receivers on the right side. Man in motion. There's the snap. Handoff to Hyman. He runs to the left side of the field. The flag comes in.
Yes, they're probably going to be offensive holding, but that play didn't go anywhere. So actually maybe get the down back.
Right.
I'll take the 10-yard loss to have another chance.
Sure. At 2nd down, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was holding on the Bruins. That was Edwin Spillman, who brought him out of bounds to end that play, but of course the flag had already come in.
So, but now, if you were Trent Dilfer, would you refuse that penalty and lose the down? I mean, he only made what, a yard?
I don't think so. Not with the track record the Bruins have in this game at second and long position so far tonight. I think I'd put them right back in that same position, put the Bruins on their heels. Hyman in motion. And
Got
looks
a
like
flag.
the Bruins, is that a flag? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Yeah, got a flag.
Offsides against the Mustangs.
So
of
we
course,
get 5 yards back.
that's a PI roofing penalty flag there. It's tough. We're completely in the dark here, so I can't even see my notes. So, unfortunately,
So, got 2nd and 13 now. It's getting
There's-
loud out there, hearing some cowbells.
Pfizer has the snap, passes out there, and how that is not pass interference, I will not understand. How do you hit somebody that hard and the ball fly that far up in the air after you hit them? That he hit him the same time he touched the football.
That was a really hard hit. I don't think it was helmet to helmet, but it was a pretty high hit.
Well, Biagioni comes out. Looks like he's fine. Will Hawkins sets up on the right side of the field here.
3rd and 13.
Kenny Jordan and Joe Hyman shift to the left side of the field. There's the snap. He's looking downfield. He's got some time. There's the pass. And it looks like that was Kenny Jordan. It looks like he went just a little too far.
Yeah, it was the little pass was a little short, or the route was maybe there was a little miscommunication between Charlie and his receiver.
Biagioni comes back in.
Glad to see he's okay.
This time Pfizer has 3 receivers on the right side, 2 to the left.
4th and 13.
10 minutes, 13 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the snap. And now a timeout, or yeah, that is a timeout.
Timeout, Lipscomb Academy.
Yes, it is.
Their coaches must have seen something on defense they did not like.
Well, want to make sure that we thank Crown Trophy of Little Rock. They have every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even co-workers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com. And of course, if I'm going to recognize someone working hard on my team, I'm going to give Elizabeth here a trophy of a flashlight. Jenny, I know you're listening. Do you have any flashlight trophies?
We are totally in the dark up here. So
She breaks out the cell phone flashlight so that I could read that one.
had all these written out notes that I was going to use during the broadcast. Can't see a word.
Oh, funny.
We'll just do the best we can.
Right. When in Rome. Same with the scoreboard. I realize you don't see the clock, but this is what we have tonight.
It's 4th and 13.
Looks like he has 3 receivers on the right side, 2 to the left.
Yep, no one in the backfield.
Lots of noise from this gigantic crowd.
Air horns.
Air horns,
Cowboys,
cowbells, you name
cowbells.
it. Yeah, Cowboys too. There's the snap. Lots of pressure. He gets the pass out there.
Just a
No
bit
good.
too long. Just a bit too long.
That was, of course, intended for Jalen McKinney, but it looked like he was well covered by Jaden Lyles.
Yeah, the Bruins are going to turn it over on downs for the first time tonight.
And if you turn it over in the opponent's territory, okay, I'm good with that. They'll take over there at their own 39-yard line. That's a good position.
So our defense has been strong. They've really, they've given up 9 points. So, and this is what we do.
Right. Yeah, Christine was pointing out this what has turned into a play center in the west end zone. I'll tell you more about that here in a second. There's the snap to Hutchison. He looks to the left side, passes out there, and it is complete to Junior Sherrill. He's still on his feet across the 45. Makes his way up to about the 47 before he is stopped by Joe Osment along with Josh Cady.
So really thought we might get to the quarterback there. He just barely got it away. I did not see who it was that was in his face.
One thing about this quarterback
is
Christina? One thing about this quarterback is if you can, you know, he is known to be slightly inconsistent. And so if the Bruins get out there and rattle him, that may be all it takes. Yeah, it made a difference last week. You're right. Hutchison in the shotgun. He has man in motion. 2 men set wide on either end of the field. There's the snap. Looking to pass. Lots of pressure. He gets that one off, and it is complete to Carlin Walker. He makes his way up to the the 37-yard line, and he's stopped
by
Mason Reynolds. No, I'm sorry. You're right. Patton Wicker. I'm always looking at the wrong side.
Great open field tackle there by Patton. Great open field tackle.
Even though I switch them back and forth for myself, it still doesn't help. No, so what they're playing on out there is the landing mat for the pole vault. There's the snap. Quick play action there to Broom. He's going to pass that one deep, and it's caught.
Yeah.
That is received by Nathan Spillman. Touchdown for the Mustangs.
It was a great pass. He was right on the money. See if looks like they may be going for 2 again. Yes, I think because the number 5's still out there, so I think they're going to try to catch these points that they.
8 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first half.
So Lipscomb Academy has their first lead of the game, trying to add to it.
Looks like they are going for 2.
Be big for the defense to keep them out and keep it a 1-point game.
Hutchison out there along with Alex Broom. There's the snap, looking to pass. Lots of pressure from the Bruins. He's going to throw that one clear to the back of the end zone. No good. So that's our score right now. Again, with 8:38 left in the first half. The Lipscomb Academy Mustangs take the lead by 1 here in Nashville, Tennessee.
So quarterback had no chance on that. He was running for his life and really was smart to throw that out of the back of the end zone because, you know, our guys have caught it. They can, can catch that and run it back.
Absolutely.
2 points the other way.
Let's see. Looking for line of scrimmage. Let's see. Trying to find. That's team record. Let's see if I can add that. Yes, I can. There we go. Team record. That's just what I was looking for as I just threw that back up there, the live fan feedback. Please don't send me feedback about the scoreboard. We know it. It's not the best. That's what we've got for tonight. So in the meantime, just listen up, turn the volume up. I know you'd rather watch it muted, but in the meantime, if you want to know the score, you want to know what's on the clock, well, I'll just tell you.
Lipscomb Academy kicking off.
That one's going deep. It's going to come down about the 7-yard line. That time it's received by Kenny Jordan, and he goes head over heels, or heels over head, however you want to say it, at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, tried to twist out of a tackle, and it didn't work out for him. Good field position for the Bruins. We'll take it on the 20. We'll take it. 21. We'll take it wherever we can go. Wherever we start.
Yeah.
Line, field position is not our game.
8 minutes, 32 seconds left in the half. Bruins behind by 1. Lipscomb Academy has 15. Bruins 14. Pfizer in the gun. 3 receivers on the left side. There's the pass immediately out there. That was Jalen McKinney with the reception, but it still comes up with a loss for the Bruins.
Hit immediately as soon as he got the ball. They seem to kind of maybe figured out what's going on with that particular alignment.
The student section out here is
getting rowdy, getting really
crazy.
rowdy.
2nd and 12. There's the snap. Pfizer rolls way out of the pocket. There's the pass. It's complete to Hyman. He's across the 20, the 25, the 30. Makes his way out of bounds at about the 30. They're going to say the 31-yard line. I thought it was a little further than that. But
he was being chased by 3 Lipscomb players. They were not going to catch him.
And that's one of the things, again, at Pulaski Academy, they teach them. Don't take the hit. If you can step out of bounds instead of getting hit, save yourself for the next play.
You made the first down. That was your goal.
That's it. So that's our next Holloman and Associates first down. Pfizer again set up in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers on the right side, 2 to the left. There's the snap. Looking downfield to the right, to the left side. There's the pass, and it sails over both of his receivers in that direction.
Good protection again by the offensive line. That one just kind of got away from Charlie, I think.
We're trying to find my notes here. Is so much fun. Can't find my phone. Where'd I? Oh, I left it back here. That's all right. There's Pfizer's moving out to the right side. Can't find anyone.
Just has to throw it away.
Yeah.
He was trying to get to Will Hawkins, not Will Hastings. But it just wasn't there, so it was safer to throw it away.
I want to make sure to say good evening and thanks for watching to number 66's grandparents. Of course, everyone knows that's our center, Trevor Duke. His grandparents, he's known as Big G. His grandparents are watching back home in Little Rock, so thanks for watching. There's the snap to Pfizer. He looks to the left side, looks downfield. There's the pass.
Got a man open.
Oh!
Yeah,
there's the flag, finally.
He was open for a minute until he was being tackled before the ball was there.
Right. That'll be pass interference, so we'll go ahead and move those chains for the Bruins.
15 yards, yes. He was double covered, but one of the 2 guys.
Yeah, one of them was watching the ball as you should. The other one was making a tackle.
Exactly.
What did he say? He said, we have the home field advantage. Let's go, I think is what he said. Oh, how funny. Yeah, so they'll place that one at the 45-yard line. It's another Holloman Associates first down for the Bruins. This time, Pfizer has twin receivers on either end of the field. I believe that's Hyman behind him. There's the snap. Quick handoff to Hyman. He goes to the left side, and he is immediately forced out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. He's stopped by Brian Longwell.
Yes, again, that was the defensive line, they were going straight down the line with him. They were parallel to him the whole time. There was nowhere for him to go.
He has 3 receivers set wide this time on the right side, a single receiver on the left. Hyman in the backfield. There's the snap. Play action pass. Another forward pass this time. Oh, another pass interference call. That pass was intended for Charlie Barker.
I think the defender hit the receiver's hand before the ball was there.
I don't doubt that for a second.
He was probably going for the ball.
Sure.
But I think he hit the arm.
Right. That was Jaden Lyles that was defending him there.
Again, this is definitely an advantage of the larger crew.
Yes.
Because there was somebody back there who could actually see what happened.
Right. There's no question. We're not going to have another one of those calls like, well, let's just not talk about it. We all know the call. the call that was made that was never made. Now there's 3 receivers on the right side, a single receiver to the left. It's the similar formation we've seen several times tonight. There's the snap to Pfizer. A little play action there to Hyman. He passes it out there, and instead that one's intercepted. That was intercepted. He's still on his feet. That's number 5. The other number 5. That's Chancellor Lorick. And here comes a flag on this end of the field.
Yeah, it's going to be celebration penalty, I would expect. Too many. Half the Lipscomb team was out on the field before the whistle was blown.
Yeah.
That one just got away. It was just a little bit too long. Defender made a good play.
Sideline warning against the Mustangs.
I don't know about you, Josh, but I'm getting really tired of the cowbells.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of them. You know, I was mistaken in thinking that they were not allowed in Arkansas, but they are at outdoor events. They're not allowed at indoor events. I wish they weren't allowed at all. And yes, I'm looking at you, Warriors. There's the snap to Richardson.
Oh. Thought Broom is off to the races.
He is not going to be caught. He's at the 10, the 5. He's in the end zone throwing air punches right before he gets there.
Their offensive line made a good hole, and he took advantage. He's got it, just like Joe, he's got a second gear, and we just saw it there.
Six minutes, 43 seconds left in this half. Now Lipscomb sets up to kick the PAT. That is Grant Hyatt out there to kick. Kick is up, and it is good.
So a costly turnover for the Bruins. We're at 22-14. Still plenty of time, though. 6:43 for the Bruins. It's time for several scores.
Yeah. They just need to keep their head in the game at this point, stay focused.
Yeah. I think he's a good quarterback. He's got a short memory. He knows he's just got to go right back out there, do his thing. Line's got to block. Receiver's got to catch.
This is an interesting little tradition, it seems. I've seen them do it both. You know, every time they actually have a touchdown, all the cheerleaders get down and do push-ups. I haven't had time to count how many, just out of curiosity, but
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've seen it, but I don't remember where.
Not with cheerleaders. I hadn't seen it with cheerleaders.
Sure. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, these are, I don't see a single male cheerleader.
Yeah, it's not a co-ed squad.
Yeah. There's the kick. Goes end over end and into the end zone.
It was a good decision to let that one go.
Yeah, they were watching that one closely. So that'll come out to the 20. Bruins will start their next drive. Let's see, is there anything on the live fan feedback that isn't mentioning the time? Can you put the time up? No, can't do it. I wish I could. Could you give us the down and distance a little more? I sure will. 1st and 10 right now. How's that? Let's go, Kenny and Patton. We love you. Y'all are doing great. I'll make sure to tell them. I'm in rare form tonight. 6:43 left in this half. 1st and 10 from the Bruins' own 20-yard line. It's a Holloman and Associates first down. There's the snap. He's looking to the right side. Lots of pressure. He's going to keep it himself, try and bring it up to the line of scrimmage. He does. So it'll be no loss on that one, but no gain either.
Thought that defender was awfully close to getting a face mask on Charlie.
Yeah, I saw that too. He was covered by Sam Fisher,
They're
along
actually
with
saying a loss of
a yard. It's interesting. Pass is out there, and he just grounded it.
Yeah, threw it right at Joe's feet. There was nothing doing on that play. Smart again, heads up. Don't lose any more yards.
3rd down and 11. Now, Christina noted just now that it's, let's see, who is that? That is Sam Roush, tight end, senior, number 80 out there, who keeps getting in Charlie's face.
He is the Stanford commit who transferred here from California and did not play high school football in his junior year because we played in the fall last year when he lived in California, and then he moved to Tennessee in January, and they played in the spring in California, so he has not played and has switched positions from tight end to defensive end since moving here.
Wow. They still have him listed as tight end on their roster anyway. That's interesting.
On Max Preps, it says tight end / DE / outside linebacker and
/ yes. / everything. Well, we want to make sure that we thank Central Arkansas Mahindra. Central Arkansas Mahindra can provide you with the latest and best in outdoor power products to make your outdoor living more enjoyable. Combine this wide array of selections with their friendly and knowledgeable staff, and we're convinced they'll become your only stop for all of your outdoor power needs. Visit them online at centralarkansasmahindra.com.
So now we're back to 3rd and 10, but they moved the line of scrimmage back to the 19, so I'm not, at least according to the scoreboard.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
it's
there's a
not
flag
right.
on the play now. That's going to be offsides against the Mustangs.
I did not see who moved, but the Bruins needed that. Just something a little positive just to get us going in the right direction.
Right. Let's see if I can.
Not sure how we were 3rd and 10, and it's a 5-yard penalty, and now it's 3rd and 6. So maybe we were 3rd and 11 before.
Interestingly enough, they do not have heights and weights on the roster here. That pass goes to the right side to Hyman. Oh, here you go. That one's completed. It's good enough for about a 5-yard gain. Oh, excuse me. They're going to move it a little further. That's a 9-yard gain. 4th and 2 for the Bruins. They're still on their own 28-yard line. It's 36. Oh, excuse me, 3rd and 6. Wow.
Great first down catch. The Bruins needed that right at the marker. Move the chains.
Needed that Holloman and Associates first down right there. He has 3 receivers. Nope, scratch that. Man in motion. 2 receivers on the left, 3 to the right. There's the snap. Has a little bit of time. Still looking for someone. He's going to keep it this time.
Run it himself. Again, another heads-up play. He was under pressure. Just take what you can get. Run out of bounds.
Again, they say he only picked up a single yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. I know. I thought it was at least another 2 yards.
I thought it was 3 yards too.
Well,
Josh and I both thought he got 3 yards on that run, not 1.
I will say we're on the opposite end of the field from there.
Fair enough.
So sure. There's the snap. Goes to Hyman. Gives a quick pitch to Pfizer. A pass back to Hyman. Hyman's going to pick up 9 yards off of that play. And if they don't put that one at the 43-yard line.
I think they're going to say he's short.
It's still at the 43. Okay, yeah, that's where he was pushed out of bounds. So it's 3rd down, 1 yard to go. 5:08 left in this half. There's the snap to Pfizer. Quick handoff to Hyman. He makes his way across. He picks up the Holloman and Associates first down, and just go ahead and add on another 4 just in case.
So, again, move the chains. Play our game. That's what the offense is doing. The line is giving Charlie time. They're making some holes for Joe. Doing exactly what they need to do.
Pfizer in the shotgun. Who's shocked? He has triplets on the left side, a single receiver on the right. Excuse me, twin receivers on the right. There's the snap. He's looking to the right side. Lots of pressure. He passes it out there, and it's almost intercepted.
He was hit as he was releasing the ball. We are very fortunate that did not get picked off. The defender got him from behind as he was releasing the ball, and it certainly changed the trajectory.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Was that 80 again? Yeah. I didn't see him with getting over there, and I'm not sure. I was watching the ball, unfortunately. 2nd and 10 for the Bruins. 4:35 left in the half. There's the snap. Passes back. It's deflected.
Tried another jailbreak screen. Quite fortunate that one was not picked off, because it would have been 6 the other way if it had been.
Yeah, there was nobody in between him and the end zone. Yeah, somebody has to account for that number 80. Sam Roush.
Sam Roush.
Yeah, put him in double coverage. 3rd and 10 for the Bruins. Twins on either end of the field. There's the snap. Little play action there and a pitch. Pass, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted, and then he is stopped inside the 20-yard line. It was intercepted by Jordan Jackson, and he was stopped by Shannon McDaniel.
Yes.
That places the Mustangs back inside the red zone. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left in this half. There will be a 20-minute halftime for this game. The coaches agreed before the game to have a 20-minute halftime. That's, what, 2 games so far this year? I've never seen this many 20-minute halftimes if it's not homecoming or, something of that nature.
So defense needs to get a stop here. Holding them to 3 points would be big at this point in the game.
Richardson has the snap, little play action, looking to pass. The pass is out there. It's behind the end zone.
Yeah, way overthrown.
Well, the intended receiver was covered by Patton Wicker. Doing a good job at least applying the pressure needed. 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Mustangs from the Bruins' 18-yard line. 4:08 left in the half.
All at the Bruin 18-yard line.
So 80 has come in as tight end now. He's playing on offense.
It's absolutely critical we do not let them score here. They're going to get the ball back after the halftime. There's the pass across to the right side of the field, and he is going to march right into the end zone. That was complete
Split
to
the
Junior
two
Sherrill.
defenders.
Goodness gracious.
They had three men on that side, but only 2 defenders. Really well executed play by Lipscomb.
Yeah, it absolutely was. Lyle out to kick the PAT. Kick is up, and it looks good.
So Afuda Shinkawa blocked extra point would be nice.
Yeah.
Sadly, we
need a little freaky fast food right now.
Yeah, that could be kind of a game-changing thing.
Yeah. So right now the Mustangs from Lipscomb Academy here in Nashville lead this one 29-14. Leanne Bennett is out there watching the game tonight, and she sent me a text message just now. She said, who is that in the booth with you tonight? And that is Elizabeth Clogston, PA Bruins superfan and former Bruin coach, right?
Well, coach for a night, bought it at the Bruin Bash, worth every penny.
Sure. Had your pink play card?
Yes.
I love it.
Coach Kelly was very kind to me.
That had to be fun.
It was incredibly fun.
I bet.
And the boys, all the players were so nice and respectful, and called me Coach Clogston. It was truly amazing evening.
I love it. I love it. Send in your thoughts.
Bruins could use a really nice run back here. Knock out of bounds around the 18-yard line.
It was number 6 with the carry. Excuse me, the kickoff return. Wasn't paying attention, honestly. I just love getting rude comments on our live fan feedback. You would not believe how many we get. If I had a nickel for every rude comment, I'd make a lot more money.
Actually, on the 18-yard line.
Now he's going to keep this one. He's going to run, almost picks up the first down on his own. Picks up at least 8 yards there. He was shoved out of bounds there by Edwin Spillman. Well, that was just flat disturbing, that one. It came straight out of 1955, I swear. That comment that we saw, that I saw. Yeah, one of those. There's the snap. He looks to the right, looks to the left, still trying to find a receiver. He's got some time.
Got some time. Can't find anybody open.
Now he's going to pass it out there. Oh, and it's caught. No, it's not. No, it's not.
That was a really hard hit, and our guy is down.
He's taking his time to get up. That's Joe Hyman.
It was a really hard hit.
Joe is hit hard. Here comes Todd Ross, our trainer, across the field. Their trainer is right there on the scene to help him out. Joe was hit hard right then. He had that catch until the hit. It popped. Of course, the ball popped loose. Goodness. Here comes Dr. Bruffett. Excuse me, that's not Dr. Bruffett.
Coach Lucas out to check on Joe.
That's right.
Maybe, hopefully Joe just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, he is a really tough kid. He made his way over there on his feet. We'll see if he comes back later. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, he took that one with a cramp, took it out for a 90-some-odd yard touchdown.
94 yards.
Goodness. This is 3rd down, 3 yards to go for the Bruins. There's the snap. Looks to the right side. No time at all. He's going to be sacked for a loss.
Thrown down, I would say.
He was stopped by Sam Fisher. That's going to be, golly, that's 4th and 14. Yeah, 4th down, 14 yards to go. 3:16 left in this half. See, it looks like
timeout.
Yeah, the Mustangs take a timeout right there.
They had 12 men on the field. If we could have snapped the ball, that would have been 5 yards. They had a player that was running off, that ran on, and the other player wasn't running off. And their coaches were smart to call time because he was. I mean, he was not going to get off before we snapped the ball.
Joe's still on his feet over there. That's always a good sign, I suppose. It's hostile territory out there, right? Alicia Casselberry just joined us in the booth. She's going to join me during halftime for our Akel's Carpet One halftime show.
Their student section is into the game, aren't they, Miss Casselberry?
3 minutes, 10 seconds left in this half. Of course, the Mustangs, as you can see on the scoreboard, lead 29-14. I'm going to try to take another look at the live fan feedback. Sometimes it's just not worth it. Go Kenneth Jordan. From a guy who wants to get blocked. Good job. You can't text us anymore. Congratulations. I do, by the way, go back and look up all these phone numbers. So if you're a PA student, congratulations. You'll be before the Honor Council before long. Tell Ryan O'Banion hello. We're watching from Little Rock. Roger and Jenny Cole say, scoreboard looks great. There's a score and there's a crown trophy. Go Bruins. Thank you, Jenny.
4th and 14.
Love you, mean it.
Need a big play from the Bruins.
Like I said, 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in this half. 4 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. There's the snap. Lots of pressure.
80 is
passes out there, and it's intercepted.
That was actually better than an incomplete pass because.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's about 10 yards better.
Yeah. Okay, number 80 there was no reason for him to still be laying on top of Charlie Pfizer.
Right. Yeah, 80 was just laying on top. How much does he weigh? 220 pounds?
And he was.
No, there's no need to lay on top of the quarterback.
Well, I mean, the play, the whistle had been blown, and he was still laying there and not getting up. the refs need to get control. That doesn't need to happen. That's how people get hurt.
Right.
I mean, tackle him. You made the play. That's your job. But when the whistle blows, the play's over.
Right. Let's see. This one says, "Go Gormstorm." That's from Addie and Aunt Lee. They're cheering y'all on from Cabot. That's for Max Gorman, of course. There's the snap. Passes out there to the left side. It is complete. And he is not going to get caught before he makes it in the end zone. That is Junior Sherrill. Makes another touchdown. No, he was 22, was right there on his heels. Didn't quite, let's see, that was Ben Smiley. Didn't quite get there in time. And the Mustangs tack on another 6 right before halftime. 2 minutes 47 seconds until halftime.
So Coach Lucas and Coach Thrash are going to have some work to do at halftime.
They certainly do. Kick is up, and it is good. Yeah, Christine, you're right. You have to find an answer for number 80.
Yes, definitely.
So far, the Bruins have not been able to stop him from reaching Pfizer.
So, but, you know, he is like I said, he is a commit to Stanford after his sophomore year of high school. He was received an offer and committed to Stanford, and clearly there's a reason for that. He is a good player.
Wow. Let's see here. How many D1 commits does Pulaski Academy have? It's not Pulaski Academy, but how many do we have this year? We've got Joe Hyman is going to Northwestern, and I think that's the only this year. We have a couple of preferred walk-ons.
Mason Schick has a preferred walk-on offer to Arkansas.
There's the kick, and that one's going to go into the end zone as well.
Bruins need a drive here. You know, conventional wisdom would say a long drive taking a lot of time, but I would say a quick score and an onside kick recovery and another quick score.
Well, that's really the only way to make me feel better right now, I think. Anna and Mike Murray are watching back home in Little Rock tonight. They say y'all are doing a great job, especially in the dark. Reed Terry's grandparents watching from Little Rock. Go Reed and go Bruins. Another fan says, I believe PA is outmatched tonight. Well, time will tell. There's the snap. He's looking to the left side, doesn't see what he likes. He's moving back to the right. Passes out there, and it's just out of reach.
Just off the fingertips of Will Hawkins.
Yep. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left in the half. Here is 2nd and 10 for the Bruins. This time Pfizer has 3 receivers set up on the left side, 2 on the right. He's in the shotgun. There's the snap. Lots of pressure. He's rolling out of the pocket.
Chased.
He's just going to tuck it and run. He's across the 30, the 35, and forced out of bounds right at the 36-yard line. That's enough for a Holloman and Associates first down.
Again, from my vantage point, it kind of looked like there might have been just a little bit of a hit when he was out of bounds.
That's what I saw too.
But maybe it was bang bang.
Sure.
Again.
Well, and again, with all of the people he was running into, you're going to hit somebody. Somebody's going to hit somebody. So it's hard to keep up with, I'm sure. This time, 3 receivers on the left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. Looking to the left, looking to the right side. Lots of pressure, and he's going to throw that one down.
Yeah. Number 4 came in unblocked.
Yeah, that was.
It was a well-timed blitz.
That was Koa Neatala who blasted right through there based on his name and that beautiful hair. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That is a flow right there. I'm going to guess he's of Hawaiian descent or
Samoan.
Samoan, yeah. That pass is completed. There is a flag on this near end of the field. Another flag back there at the 24-yard line.
I think this one at the 40 is going to be holding, and the one back closer to the 20 is going to be a late hit on the quarterback, and they're probably going to be offsetting, and we're going to replay the down.
Goodness. Yeah, I'm glad to see they're calling it too because
it's been happening.
Yes.
No, illegal receiver downfield.
Yeah. Illegal man downfield against the Bruins. That one is offset. Oh, it's declined, excuse me.
What?
He gave the sign for declined. I imagine he meant to say that they were offset. Oh, no. He said grounding.
He's saying grounding.
Oh.
They did not call the late hit on Charlie Pfizer. They called grounding on Charlie Pfizer.
And then declined it.
No, they declined the illegal shit. And accepted the grounding because.
So second down, 10 yards to go from the Bruins' own 36-yard line.
I'm not sure how we ended up at 2nd and 10.
I'm not either. Everyone pulled in tight this time. He has a single receiver on the left side, 3 on the right. That's Kenny Jordan who took the snap. He's across the 50-yard line. That's enough for another Holloman and Associates first down.
Really good run there by Kenny. A spark for the offense that they really needed. They've got to call. That took some pressure off of Charlie. We need to get maybe take 80 out of this game a little bit. Get the ball.
Yeah,
running
find a
away,
way to neutralize him for sure.
Neutralize him. Run away. Take the ball away from wherever he is.
Well, that time Kenny was stopped by number 13, Edwin Spellman. Here's 1st and 10 for the Bruins. 1:49 left in the half. There's the snap. He rolls out to the left side, looking to pass. The pass is out there. It was right at Kenny Jordan's feet. He had no way to catch that one.
Yeah, it was a little behind him. But, again, Charlie had 3 guys in his face, and he had to get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
And, again, throw it at Kenny's feet. It stops the clock. You do not lose any yardage. It's still a smart play.
Lined up in what looks like the old IJK package. That was a quick shovel pass over to Kenny. He stopped at the 35-yard line. Did I see it? Yes, I did. There's a flag back here at the 40-yard line on the far side of the field.
You'd often have to think that's maybe defensive holding from where the flag was thrown.
That's what I would think, yes. So that one of the referees is going to chat with a couple of the players. Did he just pick up the flag and wave it off? Oh, no, there it is. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. Are they saying
personal foul?
I guess
it's declined.
I think it's offsetting.
Oh, it's off. Oh, well,
yeah,
offsetting personal fouls.
They're offsetting personal fouls.
Okay.
But that was a weird.
Yeah.
Personal foul.
Yeah, I'm not. I've been confused a couple of times by his hand signals.
So.
Maybe they are different in Tennessee. We'll see. 3rd and 5 is what's on the clock. On the scoreboard. There's the snap. Looking to the left side to pass. The pass is out there, and you've got, yes, that is caught by Jalen McKinney, and he makes his way inside the, he's going to place it at the 22-yard line. What in the world?
Again, we're having real trouble on the far side markers, from our vantage point where it looks like the ball is and where it's getting spotted. But that was a great throw by Charlie and a great catch.
They're not in the red zone yet, but that's still a Holloman and Associates first down.
Very close to the Caldwell red zone.
There's the snap. Little play action to Hyman. He rolls out to the right side, looking to find somebody. He's got it. No. Where's the flag? There it is. Yeah. There we go.
Our receiver was knocked to the ground before the ball was ever there.
Before the ball was ever thrown.
Yeah. The crowd is not happy with that
Yeah, they
call.
are not happy with this. They
Well, in all fairness, there are no bad calls that benefit my team, and all the calls against my team
That's right.
are definitely wrong.
Always?
So
Come on. If you're just joining us or you joined us late, I'm joined this evening by our guest color commentary, Elizabeth Clogston. Had to think about it for a second there. She is a PA Bruins super fan and football aficionado. There's the snap. Quick handoff. Goes to Hyman. He goes to the left side of the field. He's across the 10, the 5, and in
touchdown,
the end zone.
Joe.
Nicely done.
Nicely
38
done.
seconds left in this half.
Again, well blocked on that left side of the line. Way to go, O-line. Way to go, receivers.
And I'm going to give a big way to go to Max Gorman. He would not have reached that end zone without him out there blocking.
So PA's going for 2, as usual.
As they should. No, you're fine. Oh, right here. Okay, sorry. He's rolling out the right side, passes out there. That one hit the ground. No, I'm sorry, it didn't.
Oh.
I thought it did.
Whoa, a
That one's
shoestring
good.
catch. Was that, who caught that? Was that John Mark?
That's 86.
86?
That's Zach
Zach
Biagioni.
Biagioni.
Nicely done.
Great
Beige.
shoestring catch there. The Bruins really needed that score. Really needed it. Got 38 seconds left. We still get an onside kick. We still could make something happen.
Yeah, we needed to recover one onside kick and run it all the way in for a score right here. Again, the Mustangs get the ball in the second half. We will have a 20-minute halftime, as agreed by the coaches.
Well, PA will kick off to start the second half. That does not necessarily mean that the Mustangs are going to get the ball.
I sit corrected. Thank you. I just did, but I'll tell you again. Christina's reminding me every so often, give the time. But, yeah, 38 seconds left in the half. I love it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Vaughn's lining up for, looks like Copter maybe?
Your fans are going to, yep. There's a nice end-over-end kick. Takes a bounce. The Bruins could. No, almost. I know I saw one of the Bruins actually get a finger on it, but the Mustangs come away with that one.
I think that's the best one tonight, though.
Woo!
I mean, that was our best chance for a recovery.
Yes, I
tonight.
think you're right.
Now, the Bruin defense cannot let another score happen in the next 38 seconds.
No.
They've got to get a stop. A turnover right now would be fabulous.
Yeah.
Turnover with points would be even better.
I want to see Josh Cady with another interception and run it in. Here's 1st and 10 for the Bruins. 38 seconds left in this half.
Actually looks like we may have Hans' team out there.
That's a pass. It's complete to Broom.
Great tackle there by number 8.
And there's a flag from this end of the field. That one came flying in from the home team sideline.
Great tackle there by Josh Cady. He was not going to let Alex get any yards after catch on that play.
No. Waiting to see, yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mustangs.
I expect that was probably for something that was said.
I do too.
Because I didn't see
It was
any,
after the play.
I didn't see any kind of inappropriate action.
No.
So that had to be for something that was said. And, 15 yards, that's really going to make it a lot harder for them to get a score in the next 26 seconds.
Christina is just reminding me why we don't put her on the air. That's all. You didn't hear it. That's okay. Oh, there's so many people out there that want us to put her on the air, and I do too, but then she reminds me why we don't do it. Yeah, there's the snap. He's looking to the left, the left side. He has a reception out there. It's to Koa Neatala,
The Mustangs are wanting a horse collar, and it looks like they may.
Flag came in after the play.
But it was not. He did get the back of the jersey, but he did not grab the shoulder pads, and that's the definition of a horse collar.
Well, the rule actually changed last year, where if you grab in the numbers, that could be interpreted as a horse collar tackle. So let's see what they say. The referees are talking about it, the officials, excuse me. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mustangs. Now they'll mark it off again.
Again, I think that was probably for the comments that were made about the no call.
Right.
And if that's the rule, and I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
I'll be fair. There was.
I'll have to look that one up because I'm not convinced. I mean, I can never rely on my memory.
Well, and Tennessee rules and Arkansas rules are not necessarily the same as well.
That's true. That's true. I mean, they all start off with the National Federation of High Schools and then go from there. Of course, they can add to them. They can't take away from, but they can add to them. Let's see. There's the snap. Looks to the right side. The pass is out there. That one is complete to Junior Sherrill. He makes his way across the 30, trying to run backwards across the field, and now he's going to lose some yardage. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage. That's a lot of running around for nothing.
And that's the end of the first half.
Lots of extracurricular activity there. You're going to have to turn your mic down. It's really loud in my headset. In the meantime, that brings us to halftime with our score, Lipscomb Academy 36, Bruins 22. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back, and I don't see a band lined up. Do we have a band that's going to play? I'm not sure. But we'll find out shortly all together. We'll be right back with more Bruin football here on PA Live.
Before coming out to the game, be sure to stop by The Den. The Den is your source for Bruin fan gear and gifts. They have a unique selection of tailgating supplies that will make your pregame party a smash, including new bleacher seats. No matter the occasion, the Den at PA has something for everyone. Tank tops, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, hoodies, jackets, shorts, pants, and more. We have everything your student needs to look their best on Spirit Day. For all the future Bruin cheerleaders, you'll find bows, pom-poms, earrings, and cheerleader uniforms. Visit us on campus or online at thedenatpa.com.
Carpet One halftime show. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. Visit them online at akelscarpet1.com.
That's right. It's time for the Akel's Carpet One halftime show. It's time for the running of the Mustangs, it looks like. That's fun. It's kind of like when the kids run the bases at the Travelers Field. I love that. Have a few, they got some little ones out there running. I love it. That is the cutest thing. Maybe that's something we can pick up. That looks like so much fun. Look at this one running and waving his hands. He loves it. He's across the 40 and still moving, running, waving all the way. I love it. That is so cute. Well, we want to make sure to welcome you to the Akel's Carpet One halftime show. At Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One. It's their real money-saving story. You can get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of this possible. So don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. Visit them online at akelscarpet1.com. Well, I'm joined this evening by Alicia Casselberry, who is in her second year in this new position. Is that right? Third year. Oh, time flies. As the Dean of Students in the upper school, right?
No, Director of Student Life.
Sure.
That's okay.
I still get it wrong.
That's okay.
I still get it wrong. Director of Student Life. She is the head honcho of the almost grown humans. Right? There we go.
Yes.
How about that? I'm going to change your official title. Brock, I know you're out there listening. Let's get on that. We're just gonna, head honcho of almost grown humans. Okay, there we go. So I know you've got lots of different programs going on this year. We talked last year about your program that was started, I think it was a couple of years ago now that we started, that was remind me of the name of it now.
It's the Ruler program.
Ruler program is the one that is still ongoing.
It is.
So how is that, and is there anything changing with that program? And remind our viewers what that one is, just in case they missed it.
Well, a couple of years ago, a group of about 13 of us went to the Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence and were trained on the Ruler program. And Ruler is a social emotional learning program that focuses on, of course, the letters. It's an acronym, so R for recognizing, U for understanding, L for labeling, E for expressing, and then R again for regulating their emotions, because it teaches kids, how to use their words and how to use their feelings and how to recognize their feelings and put their best foot forward. And it is a program that goes for us from the Cubs all the way through the 12th grade. But what we found is with the older kids, they needed a little bit more of a kind of gamified version of it. So we partnered with the Social Institute. Which is another social emotional learning program that has worked with Rulers, and they integrate very well together, so that the Social Institute also works on emotional learning, but you do it through your device. Or you do it through, so it basically, they have them take real-time surveys and can see the results. So they also have core values that they work on, and they help kids learn how to strike a balance between their devices and their life with all their activities and their academics. They also talk to them about protecting their protect your privacy all the time, especially on social media. They talk about
that's one of the things. I mean, I start out my web development class with that same lesson. Is it's of course important to protect your privacy, but it's also important to know why.
Yes.
And one of the things that I make sure that they understand is I tell them, hey, look, are you looking to play any sport in college, or how about this? Are you looking to ever get a job in your life?
Yes.
And so, I tell them 3 rules when it comes to social media. Don't share anything online you wouldn't share with your grandmother.
Yes.
Your pastor, or your boss.
Yes.
And that goes for Snapchat too, by the way, folks, because even if you have it set where nobody can take a screenshot, that doesn't keep somebody else from having another phone right there in front of it where they could take a picture of what's on their friend's phone.
Yes, exactly.
And so anytime you take a photo or you put something on any social media, whether it's Snapchat or anything, it can potentially be out there forever. You can never get it back.
Oh, of course. Well, one of their, the Social Institute, one of their cores that they talk about is protect your privacy like you're famous. So really take it and, act like you're a famous person. And so you want to watch what you put out there. But so both of these come with parent components. So we're starting in the month of September to introduce all the different concepts and slowly over September. And so we're going to send the parent toolkit home to our parents, or in the newsletter, what ruler skills they've learned this week. But we're doing all this because what we're finding is that social emotional learning is so important for our kids as we go through the pandemic, as they've had a year at home, or however they did their learning when everybody was kind of quarantined at home. And also, they learn better, they connect better, all these things, if we are concerned about their social emotional well-being as well as their knowledge base and how they're learning and stuff. So we're trying to pull all this together and really work on making our kids more resilient and ready to, deal with the things that are out there.
Makes sense to me. So I know that you said, we talked earlier, there's also there's a new program that y'all are starting.
And that's the Social Institute.
Oh, so that's the Social Institute. Okay.
Well, let me tell you something else that the Social Institute has that's really kind of interesting. They have their lessons, but they also have what they call live lessons. So they are constantly updating and doing their lessons. Like they just came out with one Friday that's all about the 20th anniversary of 9/11.
Okay.
And, what kids see in the media and so forth. So that's something we're going to be introducing to our students in grades 4 through 12 over the month of September. Last year when the whole when the riots happened and all the elections, they had live lessons on how to help those students deal with the emotional upheaval of up and down and what's going on.
Sure.
So they are very current with what they're doing, and they try to keep us on top of everything going on.
Makes sense.
The parent toolkit that they have also will help parents learn to navigate their child's social media, what they need to look for and so forth. So
makes sense. So when can parents, I know you said this coming out, when can parents expect to see something like that?
Well, we've sent the first email out Thursday.
Okay.
And then we're going to follow up. So like grade 5 will do it at their pace, grade 6 will do it at their pace. So as they pace those out, they'll get emails from their team leaders about, this is what's going on, and here's what you need to use to continue the discussion at home, or this is what we need. This is part of your parent toolkit and what you're going to do. So it'll come out slowly over the year.
Right. That's, and it's real important for parents to get involved. I know it's easy for parents to say, okay, well, he's got a phone now. He's responsible. He learns that at school. But it's vitally important that parents get involved. And I don't know about anybody else, and tell me what you think, but my opinion was always that, of course, Grant's 18 now, so we've changed our philosophy a little bit. But, when he first got a phone, I think he was, 12? 12 or 13 years old. And which I think at PA is probably about normal. I don't know what's normal anymore. But, for us, I told him up front, look, you don't have privacy. It's not your phone. It's mine. I'm paying for it. And when you start paying for it, then it's yours. But you don't have privacy, and that's just simply to protect him because he doesn't know what, this tiny device that looks like fun. I can send a quick little image to somebody. He doesn't know what the ramifications are of that are. And so, that's one of the things that we did is like, look, I'm not going to make secrets about it. I am going to look at your phone. I'm going to look at your search history and your different social media accounts and stuff. And that's not a slight on you. It's so that I can help guide and teach you.
Yes. And I think that's the important thing, is that we really are trying to guide and help them. And so they need our help. They need us to set boundaries. They need us to give them advice on how to respond to things, what to do, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. So I think that it's very important for parents to stay involved in their kids' social media accounts, whatever, even if they're their phones, what they're doing online, period. You just need to kind of keep an eye on that so that we can help them find the balance they need, learn what's right and wrong to put out there, protect their privacy, so forth, so that they make good choices, because they're still kids.
That's right. Still kids. Gotta learn.
Yes, they do.
So okay, let's shift just a little bit over to other aspects of student life at PA.
Okay.
I know that just recently we had you held a club fair.
Yes, we were back to having club meetings in person, which is exciting. The club sign-up fair was a huge success, and the kids were signing up. They had a lot of fun signing up for clubs, and so we've started our club meetings. So some of them we're doing for the larger groups. We are doing them outside if needed, as long as the weather permits. And we're doing, we've started our Model UN meetings, our Amnesty, our Student Council. We're trying to get everything. Chess Club, that's right. Chess Club, get everything back to normal, so that, with a mask, of course.
Sure.
But so that the kids can kind of get some semblance of their high school back. So.
Yeah. Well, and it's, that social aspect of high school is so important. Of any school.
Yes.
It's not just the social aspect of it because it's fun. It's because that's important to learn how to interact with others.
Yes.
And to work together on group projects, whether it's in a club or even in the classroom. And so it's nice for them to be able to learn how do you handle that. And of course, going through group dynamics like, what is it? Forming, norming, storming, and performing. I'm sure.
Yes, but those things are important, and it also, sometimes they have to kind of find their passion and what they're interested in.
Sure.
We have the knitting club, and the knitting club, you never would think that high school kids would want to learn to knit, but Miss Gamble teaches them how to knit, and they knit hats for the van and for Children's Hospital and so forth. So they literally sit there and they knit. But while they're doing that, they're interacting with each other. They're talking about, and sometimes they just need the social interaction and something that they have in common. So, and while I mentioned Miss Gamble, can we do a happy birthday shout out to her son Thomas Gamble?
That's right.
He turned 16 today. So the good news is when Thomas pulls back into the parking lot at 3 or 4 this morning, he gets to drive himself home.
Oh, wow.
His mom left her car there so he can drive it home, and Miss Gamble doesn't have to go get him.
Oh, that's fun. So happy birthday, of course, to Thomas, but happiest birthday to Mom.
That's right.
I love that. That's fantastic. I love that family.
Let's see, other club things we've got going on. We'll have homecoming coming up, and Student Council is going to go back full force with all the homecoming activities. We'll have the homecoming court. We're working on planning a homecoming festival of some type after the game. We don't know all the details yet because we're kind of have to watch the restrictions, but we're going to try to find something fun for the students to do because I think all those high school memories are so important.
Sure.
And having a senior this year, as Grant is also a senior,
Right.
we want them to have all the fun they can have.
Yes. Yes, we do. Well, thank you so much. Let's see. I don't want to cut you off because I know there's different aspects of student life that are going on. Plus, we've got about 7 minutes left. Christina's showing me a thing here. Former Bruin Dusty Hannas.
Yes.
Now playing for the Adelaide 36ers in the Australian National Basketball League.
Yes, he is.
Cool.
And Lawson Carita is in Romania. He's going to start playing over there.
How awesome.
Yeah.
It's so great. You know, and I love hearing from our various fans that are around the globe, of course, and when they write in and they'll say, hey, I'm watching from such and such place tonight. Another sports note here about Pulaski Academy is PA Tennis scored victories on Tuesday at Burns Park. The Lady Bruins secured a 5-0 shutout over CAC, followed by a 6-2 win over Star City. PA Boys Tennis scored 6-1 win over Star City, followed by a 4-0 victory over CAC. And, of course, my mother-in-law is now asking, why are they doing such a long halftime? That's a good question, Mom. I don't know.
So let's talk about the golf team. On Thursday, the boys finished or tied for third while the girls finished first, and Anna Kate Nichols was the girls medalist, shooting at 1 under par at the Stuttgart Country Club.
Wow. Real quick side note here, Matt Pulley, I don't know the answer to your question. I haven't seen that.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna get somebody on this one. I think the answer is no, but we'll find out.
I don't think so.
So we'll try and find out. But in the meantime, let's see, what else have we got to talk about here? It's interesting, they asked for a 20-minute halftime, but and of course we saw I think that was probably like the
mini clinic we have.
Yeah, like a mini clinic cheerleaders. They came out, of course, but they didn't have a band perform. I don't know that. Do they have a band here?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't.
Think so.
I haven't seen. I heard someone beating a drum somewhere, but this crowd is definitely large enough to make enough noise without a band. That's no doubt. Very proud of all the Bruin fans that showed up. So let's take a moment and look over at our live fan feedback. Charlie Pfizer's aunt, Mary Rose, in St. Louis is cheering him on again this Friday night as she watches the game on YouTube. Happy birthday to my nephew, Brady Grice. Brady, 12 years old, and he is a different type of Mustang over at Mustang Mountain this year at CAC. So happy birthday, Brady. We love you. Good job, number 55, Shannon McDaniel. I cannot believe some things that we get. Yep, that's what that says. Hi, Miss Clogston. Is she back? No, she's not back. Somebody remind me to come back to that one when she's in here. Mason, good to have you along with us tonight. You are doing great, enjoying the commentary. I'm not sure who you're listening to, but thanks. Greetings from Houston, Texas. You are doing a great job. I'm enjoying your commentary. Again, who are these people listening to? Because it's obviously not me. You paid them off? Okay, good. Christina said the check's in the mail. Elizabeth doing a great job. Go Bruins. She's not up here to hear all these. I got to come back to them.
She went to find out about that.
Right. She went to find out about that question. Come on, Bruins, from a Bryant Hornets fan. Good to have you along for the ride. Let's see. Thank you for the PA Live commentary and the ability to watch the game online. I've enjoyed all of the games this year from the comfort of my home. Appreciate you and find it very entertaining. Look forward to it every Friday night. Also, we remember you from Boy Scout days. Fun times. Parents of Jacob Jones, 8th grade. Thank you so much. I love that. I love seeing my old Cub Scouts around campus. They're all grown up now. Let's see. Elizabeth, I knew you were a woman of many talents, but who knew you were such a fabulous football I'm going to have to skip these and just read them again when she comes back here. That's a good advice here. Don't give the bad actors a platform. Thank you. Let's see. Go number 33, Christian Rose. Thank you for standing up for Charlie. You know, hopefully he can find some offensive linemen to stand up for him and block number 80 in this second half. Is this a podcast or a live stream? Go Bruins. Well, what's the difference? This is a broadcast, actually, since you're live streaming it at home. When we create it and put it out there, we're broadcasting. So that's the difference. Who would have guessed another touchdown off an interception? And football is a contact sport. No kidding. Didn't know. Learn something new every day. Tell Patton Wicker to get it done. I don't know what that meant, so I'm just going to replace it. Tell Ryan O'Banion, hi, we're watching from Little Rock. Thanks. Now he's embarrassed. Made my night. Well, anything I can do. Let's see. Thank you for broadcasting the Lipscomb PA game. My kids went to Lipscomb many years ago. I had hoped to get to the game, but wasn't able to. Had heard PA is excellent football team that plays exciting style of play. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Oh, here she is. Okay, so now I got to go back and read some of these. Let's see.
I'm going to give it back to her.
All right, here comes Elizabeth back. This one says, hi, Mrs. Clogston. It's Mason Cobb. Just wanted to say that I'm sorry about your Dallas Cowgirls losing last night.
And here, Mason, Josh can back me up. I was commenting before the game on how amazing it was to see you since I'd known you your whole life as a player. And here, then you have to go off on my Cowboys. Hey, can I help it if the NFL refs do not call OPI on Brady's receivers because they got to protect him?
Well, I think you just got told. There's another fan here says, Elizabeth doing a great job. Go Bruins.
Thank you very much. I'm having a blast.
Let's see. I'm trying to find Elizabeth. I knew you were a woman of many talents, but who knew you were such a fabulous football commentator? I'm very impressed. From Carol Simmons.
Thank you very much. I do love my football.
Let's see. Moving on. This one says, thank you. Okay, you're welcome. I'm cheering on someone who wants to get blocked. And can't wait to find out who you are. Can you get an update on Joe? Sure. He's already back in.
Yeah, he scored the final touchdown, so he must be fine.
We got 2 minutes, 58 seconds left in the halftime. George Carroll, that's my dad. He says, go, Joe. Of course, these are from earlier in the night, so we're about, let's see. Stephanie Brock says, our fans look like they are literally in the dark. Yeah, they pretty much are. Let's see here. Okay, there's somebody who thinks they can do this job. Just give me a call. I'll put you up here, and we'll see how good you can do. Clogston for Commentator of the Year.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words.
And don't appreciate the unkind words. Another one getting blocked. It's just not worth it, I don't think. I've been told that many times. And don't say I told you so, Christina, because I've heard it before. Let's go, Bruins. Don't worry, we'll pull it out. I do miss seeing Woods on the field. Iverson's got one next. So, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
He's little still, so.
We miss having a Woods on the field as well.
I'm not sure what this rant is, but we're going to go ahead with no. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to look at that anymore. 20-minute halftime is hard to come up with. And Popeye upstairs says, I'm impressed. She's doing a great job.
Well, thank you, Popeye. I appreciate it. I've got a great crew to work with.
Oh, I understand now. I understand now. Did you hear that too? No. Okay. Apparently Little Rock Christian doesn't have a game tonight.
Gotcha.
Again, I'm so appreciative to their administration for giving us that database of all of the student and parent phone numbers so that, you know, we can work together on cleaning up these airwaves. So I'll be looking those up and sharing those with their administration later. Let's take a look around the state.
Yep.
34 seconds left. Have they already put the 3 minutes up to warm up? Or is this?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Teams are just coming out. So here is the Fearless Friday scoreboard for week 2, looking at 5A. Wow, Batesville and Searcy actually played last night. Looks like Searcy walked away with a 50-36 final. Of course, right here in Nashville, the score there in Fearless Friday is a little bit behind the times, but Pulaski Academy still trailing the Lipscomb Academy Mustangs 36-22. Jacksonville falling to Sylvan Hills so far in the second quarter. Sylvan Hills leads 14-7. Springdale leading Farmington 19-7. Little Rock Parkview leads Whitehall 13-10. Now remind me, is it Watson Chapel or Whitehall that we have next week? I don't remember. Going to take a look there.
No, next week is we don't have a game next week.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We're having an off week.
Yeah, and the 24th we play Whitehall.
Whitehall. Okay. So looking back at that one, like I said, Whitehall is currently trailing Parkview. Parkview leads 13-10. And it looks like here come the Bruins. We're getting ready to kick off this second half. "12 minutes left in the third quarter." Yeah.
Vaughn Sealing preparing to onside kick, and the Bruins could really use a recovery.
Yeah, Vaughn is out there just kicking. I think he probably kicks 100 times a day. I'm just guessing there, but it wouldn't be surprised. There it is. Takes a nice bounce. Let's see. No, I think they recovered that one. That was covered up by the Mustangs. It looked like number 4, Bo Dawson, who received that one. So the Mustangs will start the second half at their own 46-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Need some big play from the Bruin defense, a stop here to get the ball back for the offense, and the Bruins will be right back where they want to be in this game.
Once again, I'm joined this evening by guest color commentary Elizabeth Clogston, and we are coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee, from the Ron Jones RE/MAX Affiliates Realty Studio here at Lipscomb Academy. Richardson. Pat takes a pass to the right side. He's complete to Nathan Spillman, and he is stopped right after the catch.
Is that Josh Cady? Is that number 8?
Yes, it is.
So, again, another good stop, not allowing any yak on that play.
Any yak?
Yards after catch.
There you go. I wasn't familiar with that one. Right. Nothing. No. No. Nobody hit him in the stomach. No. Okay. Second down and 5 yards to go. There's the snap. Oh, wow. Was that Joseph Osment? Nicely done with the pressure.
Richardson was under pressure from the moment that ball hit his hands. would have been interception there. Sure, would have been nice, but I'll take the incompletion.
Yeah, he hit one of his defensive linemen in the heel.
Oh, they're going to call intentional grounding.
Oh well, that would make sense since he didn't have a receiver in that area. So now they're back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be. Is that replay of the down as well?
No, it's intentional grounding's loss of down.
Okay, so 2nd and 10. He has 2 receivers stacked on the left side. That's what I thought. I thought it was 2nd down before. So this one's a handoff. Looks like to number 30. He's still on his feet. Is that right? 30? No, 20. There we go. I didn't see a 30 on there. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was 3 or 4, but shout out to whichever of the Lipscomb receivers was the one with the great downfield block. It was a really, really good play, and it made a big difference in how many yards Alex was able to get on that run after his catch.
Made it up to the 30-yard line. It's 1st and 10, 11:36 left in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. Pass goes to the right side. It's complete.
I want to see some holding right there. I would like to see that holding call that I'm not seeing the flag for.
No.
But clearly our defender was held by their receiver and could not make the play on that catch.
Junior Sherrill makes his way up to the 24-yard line. Pick up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. He was stopped by Patton Wicker that time. A little shoestring tackle. 11:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Hutchison sets up in the shotgun. He has 2 receivers wide to the left. The coaches start screaming. They want to change that play.
Yeah, definitely trying to change the play. Timeout.
Look, I'm not sure if they did get a timeout.
No, delay game.
No, they didn't. I didn't see a flag, but yeah.
Delay game.
There's the flag. Okay, yeah, there it is.
On the Mustangs.
Yeah, the coaches got the quarterback's attention well enough, but they didn't communicate what play they wanted.
Yeah, they were something that they were desperately trying to make a change on that play. So we go from a second and 4 to 2nd and 9. So maybe it's going to put them in a worse position. Maybe the Bruins can make a play.
10:45 left in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. Quick handoff goes to, is that Broom? Yes, it is. He makes his way across up to the 20-yard line. He makes his way across the 20 and is stopped just at the 15.
He is hard to tackle. It's definitely going to have to be a gang tackle. It does not look like one Bruin is going to be able to bring him down.
That brings them just inside the red zone. 1st and 10, 10 minutes, 24 seconds and counting in the 3rd quarter.
15-yard line, 1st and 10 Mustangs.
Hutchison in the shotgun. He has everyone pulled in tight except for a single receiver on the left side. He's going to pass it to the left, and that goes in the hands and somehow bounces right out of the hands of Nathan Spillman. I'm not even sure. It looks like he caught that and then just tossed it up in the air. I'm not sure how he did that.
I think maybe he was kind of expecting the hit he was about to take and maybe tried to make a move with the ball before he really secured it, and it just popped right back up.
So that's 2nd and 10. 2 receivers on the left side, one set wide to the right. Broom in the tailback position. There's the snap. Play action to Broom, looking to pass. Pass is out there, and it's caught. He's going to gain about 6, well, let's say 5 yards. Be 3rd and 5. He was stopped by Josh Cady just immediately after the catch. And 4. Little help from Charlie Barker as well. Twin receivers stacked on the right side, a single receiver on the left. There's the snap, play action, rolls out to the right side, lots of pressure, and he found someone in the end zone, touchdown. That's Nathan Spillman in the end zone again.
I think he was on the ground in the end zone.
That's what I thought. He was on his knees, but he called a touchdown.
Again, he used his legs to roll out there, make a little time.
Kick is up, and it's good. So our score now, Lipscomb Academy 43, Pulaski Academy 22, with 9 minutes, 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Ron Jones and Charla Emery offer you a combined 40 years of real estate experience for all your residential or commercial needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Ron Jones RE/MAX Affiliates Realty is standing by to take your call and schedule a market survey and consultation at your convenience. For listings or more information, call 501-416-3658 or visit them online at ronjonesrealtor.com. Here comes the kickoff back to the Bruins. It's another one going deep. He's going to make the call there and let her roll.
Again, Joe's made some really, both of our return guys have made some really smart decisions on not trying to take the ball when they just are not going to have a lane.
Yeah.
And, just
they keep
get it on the 20.
And they're smart. They keep kicking it on Kenny Jordan's side.
Yeah.
You don't want to put
after Joe ran it back to the 41, they decided maybe we won't kick to Joe.
Right. Here's Pfizer. He has twins set up on either end of the field. There's the snap that goes directly to Hyman this time. He runs to the left side, still on his feet. He's going to pick up about 2 yards before he stopped. He gets stopped this time by Caleb Beasley.
And that's just on that side of the line, we just a slightly larger hole, just a block, maybe a fraction of a second longer, and Joe would have had a lane.
It was a 4-yard gain. Second down, 6 yards to go. 9 minutes even left in the third quarter. They're going to bring all the receivers in closer this time. 3 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. Hyman in the tailback slot. There's the snap. Looking out. Lots of pressure. And he's going to pass it right into the palm of Antonio Carter, number 99 out there.
I'm going to be honest, I was afraid they were going to call that a fumble.
Third and 6.
I'll take an incomplete pass.
Third and 6 from the Bruins' own 24-yard line. 8:39 left in the third quarter. There's the snap. Lots of pressure coming, and the oh, wow. That came in hot. That was to Jalen McKinney. I'm not sure he was the intended receiver on that one. I don't see him down there. A little bit of confusion. I'm not sure that the Mustangs head coach came back after the second half. Oh, no.
Charlie's rushing. again, an interception, but it was on 4th down, and honestly, it would have been better for the Mustangs if the defender had dropped the ball. They would have gotten, he cost them actually about 20 yards, but, honestly, the defensive guy, when he gets the ball in his hand, he wants to make that catch, and I totally get that. But so, look, it actually benefits us that he did.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Bruins are thinking or what's going through their minds right now, but.
Well, I think right now they're losing the battle of the line of scrimmage, and that's the problem.
There's the snap. He gives it to Broom. He comes across the 30 and is stopped at about the 27-yard line.
There's flag. Holding, offensive holding. I think another problem, Josh, is this team. I mean, they're a very good, well-coached team, and I think that they're maybe a bit harder to tackle than what our guys are used to, than the competition that they're regularly playing with.
Sure.
So I feel like, one guy's going in and he's not necessarily, he needs some help. They need some running to the ball.
Yes.
Just they're bigger, they're a little stronger maybe than who we normally play against, and so they got to help each other out.
Yes. Yeah, and it's, of course, that's why we play these games.
Right.
You got to find the harder opponents. Steel sharpens steel, as they say.
Exactly.
There's the snap. Handoff to Broom.
Right.
And I thought he was going to get wrapped up at the ankles there, but didn't. Instead, he makes his way up, picks up 2 yards, makes his way up to the 40.
They are a higher ranked team on max preps than we are.
Are they? I couldn't find them in the national rankings.
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I searched all through the top 100 and couldn't find them. So, of course, PA was sitting at 99, I think.
So I thought,
okay.
I may have read it wrong. I know it
was on multiple pages though, so yeah, it's hard to search
and
it.
they were ranked. They're ranked number 1 for their division,
right,
on max preps for the state of Tennessee.
And overall, they're ranked number 2 in Tennessee. The only one above them, of course, is Oakland.
So we knew this was a big task, and there's still plenty of time, but we do need to stop.
7 minutes, 12 seconds left in the third quarter. 3rd and 8 from the Bruins, 34-yard line. It's actually 3rd and 9.
Oh.
There's a flag.
It's going to be offsides on the Bruins.
Yeah.
I think he got them on the hard count. That's really unfortunate because they go from 3rd and 8 to 3rd and 3. And it's going to be a lot easier down in distance for them.
So 6:51 left in the third quarter.
Different math here in Tennessee because 3rd and 8, you
well,
lose.
They had 3rd and 8 on the scoreboard, but it really was just 3rd and 9 a minute ago.
Gotcha. So it's just, again, continue to be scoreboard issues.
Yeah. There's the snap. Handoff immediately to Broom. He makes his way straight up the middle. Still on his feet. And the ball came – no, that's a helmet that came loose. Excuse me. That was his helmet that came loose.
It's going to depend on the mark. I'm not sure he made it with forward progress.
Yeah, according to where the side judges are standing, he still has 2 yards to go. So 4th down, 2 yards to go. 6 minutes, 29 seconds in the third quarter. Man in motion. There's the snap. Handoff. That can't be Broom. He's pulled out for one. That is number 21, Carlin Walker. He picks up the first down for the Mustangs.
Bruins are getting to them, but they're not getting them down. The first man there that's making the hit is not bringing them down, and then they're getting a push. That's if he had gone down at the initial hit, it would have been short of the line to gain.
He was finally stopped by Ben Smiley. 1st and 10. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Broom. He's straight up the middle. Misses a couple of tackles. Makes his way inside the 10-yard line this time. Another first down for the Mustangs.
Brought down by Charlie Barker, number 4. They are in the Caldwell red zone.
There's the snap. Handoff again to Broom. Straight up the middle. Why change what's working? Makes his way to the 5-yard line.
Stopped by a host of Bruins.
Bring up 2nd and goal for the Mustangs. Four minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
And the Mustangs are not in any hurry to get these plays off. They are definitely trying to shorten the game right now with the lead. They're going to use up the time.
Yeah. Richardson in the shotgun. Everyone pulled in tight for this one. He's going to play action there to Broom. Rolls out to the right side. Passes out there, and it gets tipped by the intended receiver, Carlin Walker, but there's no reception.
Who was that was chasing him, Christina? Did you see that?
No.
I was trying to see. I couldn't see the number. He's been close a few times, but he just can't quite get there before Richardson's getting the ball off.
Lipscomb Academy in Nashville, Tennessee, leading this one 43-22 over Pulaski Academy. There's the snap to Richardson. Well, there's no holding call there, unfortunately. He gets in the end zone for another touchdown for the Mustangs.
So apparently the holding is kind of an optional thing right now, because there's certainly been a couple of
How do you miss that many calls with 7 officials on the field?
There was a holding call that was missed on the last touchdown drive, and then this one for the touchdown.
Kick goes into orbit after making the extra point. That makes the score 50-22. Mustangs taking a significant lead with 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the third quarter.
So this quarter is certainly going much faster than the first 2 quarters did.
I'm not going to answer that question. I don't know. Narisha Woods says, I guess they don't call holds in Tennessee.
They certainly have been calling offensive holding when it's been the Bruins on offense, but
the kick is up, it's deep, and Joe looks at it, says, nope,
no,
not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent. Not gonna do it. Oh, Mark Healy, good man out there. He says that was a tough 20 minutes to fill for halftime. You did great, Josh. Thank you, sir. Looks like one of the toughest tests for our Bruins. What a comeback we will see. I hope you're right. We'll see. We see Mark out there at wrestling matches and baseball games. He's officiating everywhere. Harrison Henry from Miss Boyd's first grade class says, "Go Bruins."
Thanks, Harrison.
We need that. That's all we needed right there. Here's Pfizer set up in the shotgun. Twins stacked on the left side. 2 receivers on the right. There's the pass. It's out there complete to Hyman. He's across the 20. Makes his way up to the 25 and steps out of bounds before he gets hit.
Again, another really smart run by Joe Hyman.
It's a gain of 6 yards. He was chased out of bounds by Caleb Beasley and that's Chancellor Lorick. It is confusing that they have 2 number 5s out there. Second down, 4 yards to go, 4:01 left in the third quarter. There's the pass. Oh, wow, that was to Hyman, but he was in triple coverage.
Yeah, and it was just a little long.
Questionable pass there.
So do love hearing from our elementary school kids that
Absolutely.
are watching back in Little Rock. I'm sure that Harrison, he's got a big brother maybe playing out there that he wants to see.
Right. Yeah, Ron Jones says 7 officials and they can't see that holding. Come on. Preach. Pfizer, this time he has 2 receivers on the left side, 3 to the right. There's the snap, looking to the left side. Lots of pressure. He's got to get rid of it. There's the pass. There's no one out there. Yeah, you can't really ask much more out of the offensive line on that one. 4th down, 4 yards to go, 3:48 left in the third quarter. Bruins on their own 26-yard line. This time they have 4 receivers on the right side, 1 to the left.
Charlie needs some help. He needs one of his receivers to get open and make a play.
Looking to the sidelines, coach sending him a call. 10 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. There's the pass. I think he was hit right as the pass was getting out there. No, they say it was tipped.
Again, I think that was number 80 that came. He's coming unblocked.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just coming unblocked, and there's just Charlie's not. He just doesn't have any time to do anything.
So
thank you, Christina. It was number 4 this time.
Bo Dawson.
That's another player that's playing both ways then, because he's been playing tight end. So they have several.
Oh, no. Again, they have 2 number 12s. Oh, 4, I'm sorry. Yeah, they have 2 number 4s. Oh, that's Koa Neatala.
Again, yeah. That is
terrible. This guy's running up and down the field all around. That is Aiden Houston with the carry.
And, again, their guys are hard to get to the ground.
Yeah. Looks like a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12. Yeah,
he broke multiple tackles.
No doubt.
Ball at the 28-yard line of the Bruins.
They're at the Bruins' 28-yard line. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Bruins could really use a turnover right now.
There's the snap. Looking to the left side to pass. Doesn't see anything. He's going to run it himself. He picks up across the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Tiptoes down the sideline.
And once again, there was holding that was not called.
So he ran out of bounds at the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal for the Mustangs. It's rally cap time. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the snap. Handoff. Well, excuse me, that's play action there. That pass was intended for Carlin Walker. Touched his hands and he bounced it off the turf. There's an interesting turf on this field. It's a little bit longer. Actually, it's quite a bit longer than what we have on Bruin, at the Joe B. Hatcher Stadium back home, Rector Field, I should say. It is artificial turf, but just it's the grass blades, I guess you would call them, are just a little bit longer. Has an interesting feel to it. It looks sharp. There's the snap. Handoff immediately. Go.
Number 5.
That's 6. Aiden Houston.
And he's stopped for a loss by several Bruins.
Yeah, it took 2 to bring him down.
That's what they need to be doing.
So they spot that one at the 7-yard line. Yeah. So it'll be 3rd down and goal.
2-yard loss.
2:07 left in the 3rd quarter. The clock is still counting. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. Passes out there. It's complete to Broom. He makes his way into the end zone without much trouble. What a game. Lipscomb tacks on another 6 with 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter. It is 1 point away. Let's see what this set does here. That is up, and it's good. That will enact the sportsmanship rule, also sometimes known as the mercy rule, which I don't know if, I don't remember the last time that's happened to PA.
Maybe in 4 or 5 when we played Springdale and didn't score. That was the opening game of the season at War Memorial Stadium, maybe like in 04, 05.
Yeah, I can see that.
Huh? Charles is asking if maybe when, I can't remember if there was a mercy rule when we played in California when Cody Adcock tore his ACL.
I don't remember that. I don't think I was.
And Hunter Henry got a concussion. It was a very, very hard-hitting game.
Ouch. So, yeah, that's going to have a running clock the rest of this one.
Not a situation the Bruins are familiar with by any stretch of the imagination.
There's the kick. Another one goes deep. It's going to sail into the end zone. The Bruins will take it again at their own 20-yard line. Oh, I forgot to put up the extra point. There we go. It's 1 minute, 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
What was the penalty?
First and 10 for the Bruins. 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. As Joe Hyman with the carry makes his way right back to the line of scrimmage. I think he picked up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Correction. Wow, he picked up 4 yards. Okay, 2nd and 6. Pfizer has 2 receivers set wide on the left, 3 on the right. There's the snap. Looking to the right side. Passes out there. It's, in and out of the hands of Kenny Jordan.
I think he might have just been running with it just a tad before he actually had it.
Yeah.
Trying to make a play, trying to make something happen.
So that brings up third down, 6 yards to go, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Bruins are on their own 14-yard line. There's the snap. Looking to the right side, passes deep, and it is everything but intercepted.
Well, actually, it was a great defensive play by our number 4, our offensive player, to keep it from being intercepted.
Yeah, Charlie Barker.
Charlie Barker, yeah. Because he became the defender on that play. It was a little bit underthrown for him, but he did not let it get picked off. And that's the end of the third quarter.
Thank you. Bruins still trailing on this one. Lipscomb Academy 57, Bruins 22. This is a rough place to be in.
Just not the Bruins' night. I think the mismatch on the line, it has really been the big difference in the game. Their number 80 and their number 4 have just been in Charlie's face all night. I think it's also that, again, their size of that our guys one-on-one are having trouble making tackles. And
sure.
When we've gang tackled, we've been successful, but our guys haven't always been in a position to gang tackle when the tackle needed to be made.
Right.
Some of our guys have been on an island, and
yeah.
and just haven't. Sometimes the other guy is bigger and stronger and a little bit faster than you are, and that's just how it is.
That's how it goes. Back on the other end of the field now.
Certainly no quit. Our guys are playing hard on both sides of the ball. Certainly it's not a lack of effort.
12 minutes left in the fourth quarter now. Bruins on their own 14-yard line. Here's second down. At least that's what it says over there. However, the down marker says fourth. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
there we go. 4th and 6. That's what I thought. Pfizer airs it out deep. Did he come down with that?
Yes, he
sure did. Joe Hyman. Wow.
When you need a play, Joe steps up. Charlie steps up. The O-line stepped up. Charlie had time to throw, and that made the difference. And then, of course, Joe was right there where he needed to be to catch the ball.
So Holloman and Associates first down. We're rolling straight into the next. There's the snap. He rolls out the left side, looking to pass. He does a short pass, trying to get it into the hands of Jalen McKinney, but he couldn't hang on to that one.
Not sure if he caught it, it would have been that great.
No.
Of a reception, because he was behind the line, and then somebody right there could have actually ended up being a loss on the play. So maybe an incompletion is a better alternative.
Yeah. The least worst option.
Exactly.
He has twins stacked on the right side, 2 on the left. Hyman in motion. There's the snap. Little play action to Hyman, looking to pass. Passes out there. That was good, clean pass defense there by number 1, Caleb Beasley. So here is third down and 10 yards to go for the Bruins. It's non-stop clock now. 10 minutes, 34 seconds left in the game. There's the pass. It's out there.
It is caught.
It's caught. That's Will Hawkins.
And Charlie Pfizer took a lick the moment after he released that ball. It was bang, bang, but he took a shot. Great catch by Will Hawkins.
Another Holloman and Associates first down. 3 receivers on the left side now, 2 on the right. Here's Pfizer in the shotgun. There's the snap. Looking to the right side. Passes out there. He's got John Mark Charette. That was clean. He got tripped up, but both the defensive player and Charette were going after the ball there. So we'll do 2nd and 10. 8 minutes, 17 seconds left in the game. 3 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. There's the snap. Pass is complete to Hyman. He makes his way across the 20.
Makes a couple of guys miss before 3 guys bringing him down. Again, it took all 3 of them together to bring him down.
Looks like about a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Totally random comment here. Lipscomb holds up cards. I'll finish after the play.
Twins stacked on either end of the field. There's the snap. He's rolling out to the left side, looking for a receiver in the end zone, and it sails out the other end of the end zone.
So they hold up cards with their plays, and apparently also in Tennessee they don't like Texas, because I just happened to notice that one of the cards they're holding up has an upside-down horns on it. It is Texas week, so.
I like it.
Yeah.
Of course, if you look at it, they're all facing different directions.
But
so,
like the Alabama logo is correct, but the horns is upside down.
But notice there's another one that's
like
not quite upside down.
The Gators
was
sideways.
I wonder if they rotate that card to show.
Possibly.
Okay, here's.
But all night they've been holding Texas upside down, so I'm going to go with that.
So timeout called on the field. 4th down, 6 yards to go. Yeah, nobody likes. Now they're out there singing. What is it? Take Me Home, Country Roads. 4th down, 6 yards to go for the Bruins. 8 minutes, 9 seconds left in the game. Lipscomb Academy leads 57-22. For those joining us for maybe the first time ever, you'll by now have noticed we do describe the plays a little bit more than what you normally would see on television, and that's because we have several fans who are visually impaired, and we like to let them keep up with the game as well. Here's 4th and 6 from the Mustangs' 18-yard line. 8:09 left in the game. Massive shift from the Bruins. Pulls all of the receivers in tight. He has 2 on the left side, 3 on the right. 12 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Looking to the right side. Being flushed out of the pocket. He's going to pass it out there. It's a touchdown. That is a touchdown.
That was an amazing catch on his tiptoes as he was falling over.
Jalen McKinney.
Way to go, Jalen.
Wow. Yeah, 24 got a lick in the back, shoving him out of bounds just at the very last second, but sometimes. 8 minutes even left in this one. Clock has stopped for the touchdown. Players look back to the sidelines. Coach is sending in something different. 14 seconds left in the play clock. Going for 2 in this extra point attempt. There's the snap. He's looking to the left side, getting flushed out of the pocket. There's the pass. No, it is incomplete. So we'll just keep the score right there at 57-28 right now.
I do think it's important that Bruins got a score in this half, because it's been a while since the Bruins scored, and I think to go down and, show that they're still fighting, they're still playing Bruin football. Onside recovery here would be really nice. I have to say it has been a very vocal crowd, but the people interacted with other people up in the other booths here, and some other, just when I arrived, some officials helping me find out where I had to go, and they were all incredibly polite, incredibly kind, very welcoming.
Yes.
I can't say anything bad about any of the people with the Lipscomb people.
Right.
Employees, they've all been very kind, very, very respectful.
That one never took a bounce at all. Looks like we got it. Let's see. I don't see a signal. from what would look like it, perhaps John Mark Charette recovered it. But have y'all seen a signal? You say it again? Okay, they did signal that it's Bruins ball.
That is what we needed. Sorry that we could not really see what was going on and give you the appropriate commentary there, folks.
Right.
It was on the far side of the field.
There's the snap. Looking to the right side. The pass is out there, and yeah, he was definitely on his back, but they're going to call that an interception.
That was definitely pass interference. There was no question that the defender was on our guy before the ball was there. And once again, apparently it was not seen by the refs.
Wow. Seven minutes, 54 seconds on the stopped clock. Did they call a timeout?
Yeah. It's
change of possession even when it's a running? Okay.
Yep.
That always confuses me. You know, it's like, oh, well, it's a running clock. Well, except for these 6 exceptions.
Change of possession, extra points, injury, timeout.
Sure. See, the injuries and the timeouts, that one just makes total sense. Touchdowns, I can see that one. Here's 1st and 10 from the Mustangs' own 38-yard line. 7 minutes, 54 seconds left in the game. Oh, little
extracurricular activity by the ball carrier there.
Yeah. That was Carlin Walker, the carry. Picks up a 1st down for the Mustangs. Josh Cady with the stop. Yeah, he's probably one of the friendliest kids on that entire field.
Proud that our guy did not retaliate.
Yeah.
Because he would have been the one that got the flag.
Absolutely.
Because that's how it always rolls.
Yeah. 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Twins stacked on the right side. There's the snap. Handoff goes to, is that Bruin? Yes, it is. He's met at the 50-yard line and shoved back. Helmets come off.
Seven minutes left now. Richardson's back to take the snap. Got a man in motion. It's another handoff straight up the middle. Got 5 yards.
Yeah, they gave him 2-yard gain there. Third and 8. That was funny on the scoreboard for a moment there. It said 3rd and 49. Really threw me off. 6 minutes, 9 seconds and counting left in this game. I said 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs. Inside Bruin territory by 1 yard. There's the snap. Little play action to Broom. He's going to pass this one right downfield, and it's caught. It's going to be walked into the end zone by Junior Sherrill.
Is that 4 for him tonight?
I believe that's right.
Another really nice long pass, good play design. Just good, just right there. Had the ball right where it needed to be.
Yep. Going to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good.
They do have a good kicker.
Did I double click that? Of course, I thought I only clicked it once, but it says 64 on our scoreboard, 58 out there.
Right, because we scored and cut it to, because we had 22.
Oh, okay, they just put it up finally.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I thought maybe I was getting ahead of myself, or maybe I clicked the touchdown twice. Having to keep up with the scoreboard manually this evening because our software just couldn't make heads or tails of that scoreboard out there. Here comes the kickoff. This one, again, deep kick. It's going to roll into the end zone. 5 minutes, 43 seconds, and counting on the clock. This fourth quarter. He says, I'm digging the upside-down Longhorn on one of the Lipscomb play cards they're holding up. That's from Steve and Harrison. One other fan says, we only lost the California game by like 1 score. So, this is a long time ago.
Yes, the Utah line was huge.
Christina was just saying this game reminds her of that game we played in Utah in Salt Lake City. That was East High School a few years ago, and that team was absolutely huge. It was then when we arrived, I saw them warming up, and I started asking around, and they told me, oh, well, the church here, they do a lot of missionary work in the American Samoas. And so when you look at that team, all of them, or most of them anyway, were of American Samoan descent.
So seeing a number of drops right now. I think our guys they're trying to run with the ball and make a play before they're bringing the ball in and securing it. They're just trying to make something happen.
And when your head coach is the wide receivers coach and has had the success that he's had in receiving balls, he's not going to have a whole lot of
film study is probably not going to be pleasant.
Sure. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. He's got a pass out there, but his intended receiver, I think that might have been a blown route there.
Well, no, he was hit as the ball was released.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think it affected the trajectory again.
I'm sitting here watching the ball itself and didn't look how the play was unfolding in the backfield.
So, yeah, again, he was.
Yeah, Charlie's going to have a couple of deep bruises on this one. Got 2 weeks to heal up. There's the snap. Little play action there. He's going to pass this one again deep. Another near interception. I almost called that an interception.
Actually, it would have been better for us if he had caught it because that was 4th down.
Yeah.
But, lessons learned in this game that, will help them in future games. Certainly not the outcome that the Bruins wanted, that the fans wanted, but
Charlie Barker is going to have a seat, I believe, the rest of this one. He was kind of limping there at the end of that play. Might see him come back in here in a moment.
2.5 minutes left in the game. See if the Bruin defense can keep them out of the end zone.
1st and 10 for Lipscomb Academy from the Bruins 20-yard line. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left in the game. There's the snap. Quick handoff. That time goes to Aiden Houston.
Excellent tackle.
Is that number 22? That's JoJo, isn't it? No, it's not. That's Ben Smiley.
Way to go, Ben.
That's probably his 4th play-ending tackle tonight. Doing a great job out there on defense.
Great tackle for loss there. That's what the defense needed. See, proud of our guys out there still working hard on every single play.
Yeah. It's a 5-yard loss on that one, so it brings up 2nd and 15. Man in motion. And now a timeout from, did you hear that? Now a timeout from the Lipscomb sidelines. A little yee-haw here from Music City, USA. I guess if you're going to let your inner country come out, it might as well be when you're in Nashville, right?
Exactly.
Oh. Spent years trying to fight that one off. the accent. Oh, let's see if there's anything worth saying here. Oh, no, this is not from live fan feedback. This is Lance Restum, who is texting me about Arkansas Travelers business. Not going to go with that yet. I'll catch up with him later. Elizabeth, your fans in McKinney, Texas are watching, and you did a great job.
Thank you. That would be my relatives in McKinney, Texas, who are listening, and they they have become PA Bruin fans because they are usually here at Thanksgiving, and so they get to see amazing playoff games, and so they are Bruin fans.
That's so fun. Do you know why it comes up on here as First United Methodist Church?
Because that's where it's his sister, and she's the pastor there.
I love it. I don't have this number in my contacts list. It just showed up that way. That's funny. I love it.
Another good stop. Another good stop by the defense. Way to go, boys. Way to keep fighting.
It's 42 with the stop. So that's Preston Spann. Little help from Miles Ward as well.
Way to go, Preston.
3rd down, 14 yards to go. Under a minute left in this game. Right at 55 seconds. Clock still counting. 12 seconds on the play clock. Quarterback actually looking at the play clock to see where it is. He's going to snap this one right at the, take a knee.
Classy move, Lipscomb, taking the knee, running the clock out.
Little victory formation there. What a game this has been. You know, we said at the beginning that this was going to be one of the toughest teams PA faces all year, and they proved that for sure. Coming out here and showing the Bruins what it feels like to have a mercy rule put on them, and that's something they haven't seen in a very long time.
Yeah, certainly no one who is on this team has experienced that.
No.
And probably not anyone, I don't think anyone on the 4 years that Lane Hatcher was the quarterback.
No.
So you're going back. I think the last time it happened was I'm pretty sure it was before the 08 championship when that was Spencer Keith's quarterback from 08. So I'm pretty sure it's before that. There was a game in either Malvern or Warren that I think maybe was the year before we won state in 08 when it was a playoff game that if it wasn't a mercy rule, it was a pretty bad loss. And then I know we lost to Springdale at War Memorial in the opening season when they did the kickoff classic. But I cannot for sure tell you what year it was. If my son was here, he would be able to tell us.
Of course, well, he's the stats master, that's for sure. We were talking earlier. I clearly remember him being in the press box many years, several years up there doing stats.
All 4 years of high school, yes.
And that's just super. I'm glad he had that opportunity. So thanks, everyone, for joining us, and thank you, Elizabeth Clogston, for joining me up here for this one.
Well, thank you for having me, Josh. I've enjoyed it immensely.
This has been great. It's been great having all these different guests coming in and out this year. Next week, we have the week off, so we'll have an opportunity, obviously, for all of these bruises to heal up and potentially get a little better. You're going to sharpen that from the practice, get a little better.
Yes, I mean, there will be things that will be learned from this game that will be beneficial down the road. And as Coach Kelly was always so fond of saying, when we did lose, is like, this is a non-conference game. All of the goals that we have for PA Bruin football, they are still available. They are still right there. A conference championship, state championship, yes, we would love to be undefeated state champions, but
Sure.
all of the goals that they are still achievable for this team.
No doubt. Well, on the 24th of September, we will be back at home hosting Watson Chapel. It's going to be a fun game as well. I would tell you who my color commentator is for that one, but I don't remember. I think it might be Blake. I don't remember.
I know Blake A's doing 3.
Yeah, I know Blake Amsler is coming back for 3, so that might be his second one. So he joined me, of course, at Robinson, the first game of the season. So anyway, do you have any final thoughts on the game?
It was a great experience. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thanks, Josh, for letting me be on here. And proud of how our guys fought. Wasn't the outcome we wanted, but not anything to be ashamed of.
All right. Well, thanks everyone out there for joining us. We really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe and like the video if you're watching on Facebook. In the meantime, thank you again. Good night, good luck, and 73.